Get my job back.
Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! Tuesday, 2 days closer to Independence Day. How everybody doing here? Good. Got the full crew. The NBA 2K simulations are underway. Kenyon got the first win in his 7-game series versus Brandon. Brandon, how you feeling?
All right, feeling good.
You confident in your team?
Yeah. Got to make some switches, some changes, but we all right.
Okay.
What was the score?
One by like 15, right?
He won by 15.
Oh,
Yeah, it was.
I don't know.
It got rough in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. No adjustments.
Makes sense. I mean, it's all coaching, right? It's all coaching. I mean,
Coaching on this.
don't make very great adjustments.
Hey, can you pick your coach on that or they?
Nah, whatever team you selected. So.
Oh, so he got.
Oh, we talking about?
Yeah, like Ray Allen had
I
like
get it.
21 points in the first half. And
He got
had
Glenn?
Floor, like,
I mean,
second.
Yeah,
art imitating life.
we got.
If you will.
I got. What's his name? We got Ham.
Okay.
We got Darvin.
All right.
Yeah, Darvin Ham.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the update so we can,
Okay.
we can switch them out.
We'll see if JJ is any better.
No.
Gotta
We're
wait for
gonna
the
do
new game.
Ham. No, I don't want JJ. Not yet. I got to see what he do.
He got to get some reps in. But this is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us. Turned up
Yeah, what up?
on the Lauri's Tuesday. Fresh off his appearance at the BET Awards. We got Swaggy P. Nick Young.
I was out there with your boo and shit.
Who is Gil's boo?
Saucy Santana. He asked about you.
I mean, man, that's crazy.
What?
What were you out there? What you doing?
We had to present an award.
Who's we?
The cast that was
Cast of what?
College Hill.
It's a good show, too.
So,
It's
huh?
a good show. I watched
Great show.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you.
I'm just asking. So you was at the BET Awards as a cast, huh?
Yeah. Remember when I FaceTime you and you was talking to Sauce?
No, I FaceTime you. Y'all.
You got the number. You got the number.
Y'all have fun. It looked like y'all was having fun, dog. You know what I mean? Like y'all was vibing. You know what I mean? All right, Nick, go ahead.
And proceeding onward.
Can we move it along?
Proceeding.
Can we move it along?
Damn, I ain't know. Hey, that's your first time at the BET Awards, huh?
Damn.
And let's move over to this side of the couch.
Got some real high up friends.
We got the man known as Cemetery Larry. Rashad McCants is back in the arena with the Move Around podcast every Monday. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Please.
I'm trying to help you.
Yes.
We can't let you get too big, though, because then you might try to dip on us.
You hit the little money button. I need you to like and subscribe so we can get this money. Thank you. I'm trying to get this money. I'm trying to get this money. So I need you niggas to come on through and holler at us today at 2:30.
And we got Mr. B, Brandon Jennings, in the building with us, representing Tough Crowd University. Appreciate you for this Bucks merchandise.
No doubt.
Courtesy of Tough Crowd. Very comfortable, stylish. I got a little drip now, feeling good. How you doing? Y'all good? It's one loss. You're going to get it back.
Man, I had the game won.
Wait.
Boy, relax, bro.
Relax.
I went up.
game.
I was up like,
Nothing.
I was up. I was winning
No.
like 7, maybe.
No.
Yeah. Ray was the reason why I was winning.
You was down 10.
Remember, they on teams.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
You're going into a 2-on-1.
Hey, yo,
You're going into a 2-on-1.
you sweet pimp.
No, what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
they definitely ain't
What
gonna
I'm saying is.
Because I was watching early. Hey, I was
you
like,
seen it. I
yo,
told
I
him
was
we was
like,
winning.
yo, all right.
I was down.
He said he put in his bench players, though.
I started my bench.
Yeah?
Yeah. He would do that.
I need to see who's gonna be the great
So
60.
you have an excuse.
All right.
I didn't play my main guys.
So what did I say I was gonna do? Put my bench players in.
bad.
They're gonna be losing. He gets to come in and then that's my real team.
See?
It's called strategy, baby.
I don't know.
All right.
So this counts if you win?
No.
Oh,
Just-
yeah.
I
Oh, just practice?
just want to look at the stats and see who was great.
How many of them you got?
Right?
He came through with buttons.
What'd he say?
Bullshit level.
DEFCON 5.
DEFCON 5. Wow.
He
How
bullshit.
many more buttons you got?
I just got buttons, man.
Came through with buttons it up.
There's another one. There's another one.
So here's what's cracking in the arena today. The Celtics gave Jayson Tatum the largest contract in NBA history and re-up with Derek White to keep their starting five intact for at least the next 2 seasons. But how confident should they be about repeating next year?
For the red, white, and blue, baby.
After the Warriors waived CP3, the Spurs signed him to a 1-year deal. But how good will the Wemby and CP3 duo be in San Antonio next season? Damn, see, look at the angle on that.
Damn.
Little man versus the big man. And Donovan Mitchell and the Cavs agreed to a 3-year extension.
Ooh.
For what?
You wanted
We need more Donovan Mitchell fans in the arena, man. Come on.
No, I wanted him in LA. That's why.
Okay, that's fine. Not fair. Fair.
Nobody want to come to LA, man. Relax.
Man.
Relax.
Give us time. Rob is working.
I would have liked that for him.
For real.
I would have liked him. He ain't got to be the number one option.
Yeah, blame you for losing.
Blame
Nah,
who?
he would have to be the number
Gonna
one.
blame him
option
for
now.
losing?
Huh?
He got to be the number one option.
At the Lakers?
Yeah.
Yes,
He the
sir.
youngest, too.
He's the youngest.
Oh, well,
But-
I'll stay
Usually the youngest is usually the
I'll
one
stay
who's
right
supposed to.
Yeah.
But Donovan Mitchell and the Cavs agreed to a 3-year extension. But what does this mean for Darius Garland's future with the team? Before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Do yourself a favor, download the app, use promo code GIL. You can get up to $250 in bonus cash, plus a special pickup.
It's fire, ain't it?
You already, yeah, it was tasty.
He did say if you sign him back, I'm
Got it.
out.
He definitely said
That was a report on the Athletic after the season
You
ended.
ain't see what,
that
you
mean?
ain't see what
He
Donovan
said
said? You ain't see what Donovan said on the tweet? Said, tell him that. I'm coming back. Tell him that. Hashtag, tell him that.
For real.
Tell him that.
Damn.
We're going to see.
But what does that mean?
I'm coming back.
What is that? For what? I mean, to do what?
Donovan?
Because Garland said if he
Do-
signs
do-
back,
do-
I'm out.
To do the shit that you said he couldn't do?
Why? They don't like each
To
other?
do the shit he said that you said he couldn't do?
Okay.
Remember all that shit you was saying he couldn't do?
As a number one option?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what he said.
He cold now.
That's what he said.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
He
I wanna
top-
see it this year.
He for sure
Fuck
top
them
five.
bucks.
That's
That's what he said.
I
Fuck
wanna see
them
it.
bucks. That's what he said. Fuck them bucks.
Can't get the cash back. But
We will,
Fuck them
we will
Without
see.
Garland?
We will see if
Oh,
Darius
they gonna get
Garland.
somebody else.
They get somebody else.
They gonna get
That's
somebody
good.
better. For
That's
sure.
a good trade.
They might get D-Lo.
D-Lo.
wait, Darius Garland in LA?
Garland to LA?
We will,
How much you
De'Aaron
make?
Fox.
we will discuss shortly.
Garland.
De'Aaron Fox.
We will discuss. We will discuss shortly.
Sign him back. They ain't doing the extension.
But in the meantime, in between time, do you all like nice watches? Have you always wanted to attend NBA Summer League? Or would you like to meet the illustrious crew of Gil's Arena, where our friends over at Aura Watch are giving 2 lucky viewers of this show a chance to do just that. There is a QR code on the screen, and the link is in the chat if you'd like to enter. So here are the rules. You have to follow Aura.watch on Instagram, subscribe to Gil's Arena on YouTube, drop your email to guarantee entry, and you must be 18 years or older to win. Probably be a little bit better if you're 21 to really enjoy everything that Las Vegas has to offer. But winners of this giveaway will receive a chance to meet the Gil's Arena team, round trip travel for you and your friend to Las Vegas, Nevada, hotel room for 2, Friday through Sunday, tickets to both day 1 and day 2 of NBA Summer League, $100 Uber gift card to get around in style, and 2 complimentary watches for you and a friend courtesy of Aura. So the winner will be selected on July 9th and will be notified via email. Come turn up with us at NBA Summer League. Again, if you are looking for us, we will be exclusively at the Mandalay Bay. So just walk around that hotel. You will find us at some point if you have smoke with us. We got to throw them off the scent. Got to throw them off the trail, all right? Mandalay Bay, turn up. And as always, we do MostlyFans at the end of every show. If you drop a good question in the chat with the Underdog Fantasy username and we use it on this program, you get a $50 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account if you send us a video at mostlyfansgil@gmail.com and keep it under 30 seconds, and you're a member of the Underdog Fantasy family, $100 bonus to your account. As always, we do the show live on YouTube. If you can't watch us with us live, we got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts from. So, let's talk about some big news coming out of Boston. Celtics broke the bank on Monday, agreeing to a 4-year, $125.9 million contract extension with Derek White and giving Jayson Tatum a 5-year, $314 million Supermax extension, which is now the largest contract in league history. So Tatum's contract surpasses the 5-year, $304 million Supermax extension the Celtics gave Jaylen Brown last season, and now Tatum and Brown have the 2 largest contracts in league history. You're not excited for your... Okay, that's all I wanted to know. That's all I wanted to hear. Tatum's made 3 straight All-NBA first teams, became the 5th player in NBA history to lead their team in points, rebounds, and assists in a championship run, but the first in that group to not win Finals MVP. So what's the significance of Tatum signing the largest contract in NBA history? We'll start with our resident Boston Celtics fans, currently on the free agent market as well as you search for a new team.
Yeah. Congratulations. You know, he's setting landmarks, and everybody's got to get their weight up. You know, when it comes down to claiming the prize, I think Jayson has put in the work. He deserves it. He won a championship. Now, a part of his legacy is solidified, so he can go out there and start bragging now. You know what I'm saying? I got a championship and the largest contract. So all the good hard work is paid off.
So Brandon, when you think about Jayson Tatum signing the largest contract in NBA history with the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, I mean, it was expected. He's the best player on the team. So he's marketable.
Don't say that next to him.
I mean, he's marketable. He's all on all the NBA commercials, everything. I mean, and the boy can play. So, I mean, but yeah, I expected that though.
So Tatum is marketable. Are other Celtics marketable as well? Or
yeah,
okay,
but
making sure.
Not like him though. It's a difference. It's just a difference. That's all.
There is a difference. So Nick, what are your thoughts on Tatum getting the bag from Boston?
For the red, white, and the blue, baby.
Okay, it is America Week here in the arena.
It is America Week. America, baby.
We got the American themed pretzels. We got the balloons.
Yeah, man, it's good to see, man. Winning championships, light skin, best player on the team.
He held it down for the light skins, huh?
Man, they was doing bad this year too. Kendrick came through and kind of killed all of them until they won.
The light-skinned community has been putting the L in light-skinned.
Until they won a championship, it was probably pretty much over.
Is that why they gave it to the dark-skinned nigga, the MVP?
I think that's what I'm saying. Dark skin got it in Finals MVP.
Yeah, we just had our run.
We just had our run. Now it's like, okay.
Now it's going back up.
It's going back up.
I was trying to say, was you saying we? Is it you with them? Or you
Big brown skin.
I'm trying to figure him out. He light skinned and he 1 minute.
A little bit of both. It depends on how you feel.
He don't know which one he want. I'm licking lip today.
I'm gonna lick my lips today.
What are you doing, man?
Oh, Lord. If you were expecting a serious episode of Gil's Arena
Top 5 all time?
This is not the day for you, Gil.
Shit.
Ever.
Tatum getting the biggest deal in NBA history. We know it was expected, but now it's finally here.
I'm top 5 best looking nigga ever.
What was they not gonna give it to him?
That's what I mean. We knew it was coming, but now
Yeah, I mean,
the bread has landed.
If they would have lost, would he got it?
Yeah, he's Supermax.
You're getting it no matter what.
You're getting no matter. It's a Supermax deal. It's like a max deal, Supermax deal. It's 2 All NBAs back to back. It's Supermax. So he's expected to get it no matter what happens.
But
It ain't
look better that he won.
don't matter because there's going to be someone next year who don't make it. They're going to lose in the first round, not make the playoffs, but they all NBA Supermax.
Yeah, for the foreseeable future, every offseason we will see.
Yeah, so I mean, it's
more and
next
more
year's
bread
going to be
getting broken.
somebody else, and the year after that is somebody else, and that's just that's how contracts work.
Higher?
Huh?
I said, so next year somebody's going to get one higher?
Yeah, who will be up next year? That would be Supermax player.
Luka, I think.
Like
Luka's a free agent?
No, not free, but he can sign a extension.
So,
Then SGA can sign a big one too, not quite on that level, like 4 years, like
yeah, I don't think he's
280,
there yet.
something crazy.
yeah.
So it can Luka surpass that?
Yeah, I think.
They gonna make Luka pass.
Yeah, Luka will
330.
be on
So
that
he's next
trajectory.
330. So yeah. So.
400 coming
crazy.
out.
The only thing that stops that is
Wemby's gonna get the 400.
that's the only thing that stops it is if he doesn't make the All NBA, right?
Oh,
Or is he already?
think
I think because he made it this year, he should be
So
good.
he's automatically good. Yeah.
Pretty sure, but I mean, it's a
Yeah. So it's gonna go. I mean, it goes just like
400 for 5 years.
When Ticket made when Ticket back then, when he had the highest, and the next person following summer, the next person following summer.
Yeah, so Luka is eligible for that 2025 Supermax. Let me see. It'd be 5 years, $346 million there.
340.
Who?
Luka 340.
Yeah, it's going to go up like 10% every year just with this cap and this new TV
and
bread.
to be what, 3 years from now?
This
And
is
his
after
shit
the
gonna
rookie
be-
contract, right? That's after
In the last year, that Luka deal
Yeah.
will make $78 million.
$78
That's the
million.
projection if he signs it
Yeah.
later.
So Wemby's deal was going to be up after the 4th year.
So he'll get that rookie extension.
He get a rookie extension, and then
So there's no way he can get a Supermax extension as a rookie on a rookie deal.
I don't do.
So if he get All NBA,
so even if
the
he
next
gets all
4
NBA,
years.
it's considered a rookie supermax.
Sacre Blue.
Man, that's fucked up.
that's
But it's usually the longer you stay in, you have more advantages at it. So, Tatum's been in for a while. Luka's right behind him. Devin Booker can probably, if Devin Booker was all NBA, his shit'd be up there.
if the rookie skill contract right now is 2 guaranteed, two team options.
Yeah.
All right. So let's say the team gives him the extension after the 2nd year, and they extend him. Can they do a 1-year deal?
Can he extend him 1 year?
And then after that, could they do a Supermax after the 1-year deal? If he made like the first 2 years, he didn't do nothing, but the 3rd year he gets All NBA, All NBA.
Then it's still, I don't know.
Like if he did a 1-year deal coming out of that 2nd year and they extended him,
Yeah, extend him for 1 year.
and then that next year he's available for the Supermax. If he got All
He became
NBA.
all-
I think like
Yeah.
years of service, all that stuff has a part to play.
Years of
Years.
service matter too.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's why I said like Devin Booker.
Because it's keeping them
Yeah.
constrained into
Yeah.
a rookie scale deal when
Yeah.
they playing at an All NBA level.
But
inside
that's
that
why
deal.
they call it the rookie max, right? Because they don't want that rookie to come out of it, and then he's on the same category as a Jayson Tatum, right? So it's like, rookie max, you only get about all of them. LaMelo,
yeah.
all of them got the rookie max.
like 190 or
It's like
something.
190, 212, around that time, around that. So, but like people that can, like that's where Jayson Tatum is Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell. So if they were playing All NBA, they would be signing for the 3.
So that's like
I
5
think
years.
LaMelo
or
got
more.
5 for 260, if I'm not mistaken.
Years of service is 5 years or more.
No, so-
Embiid.
Yeah. 10
yeah,
years plus.
yeah, NBA.
Yeah, so Melo's could be worth as much as 260. I believe he's got to
Melo's?
make an All NBA team.
That's the max he can get. 260.
Yeah, 5 year 260.
That's
but I
after
think
his rookie deal, though.
this is the rookie max extension he signed, but I think it's contingent on if he makes an All NBA team, then it'll bump up to 260.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of bread to be made. God bless Adam Silver in the NBA. And God bless Gil's Arena. We need to get our extension talk going, Gil. Some of us are eligible. Just pointing that out. Okay. Need that super duper max. But back in April, before the playoffs started, Trae Young said if Tatum wins the chip, he will be the MVP frontrunner next season. So recently on an episode of his From the Point podcast, Trae was asked if he still feels that way now and had this to say.
I know you said that if Boston wins the championship, Tatum has a really good shot of being a front runner for the MVP.
He knows if he wins the championship, he's going to be the front runner MVP next year.
Do you still feel like that?
Yeah, I mean, when I talked to Jay, he knew what he needed to do. He just went out there and did it. He didn't care about getting the regular season MVP. He wanted to win a championship. I'm happy for him. He went out there and did it. He knew this was his best team that he's had and had to take advantage of it. Looking forward, people are going to probably give him more credit. That's the best part about being a champion. All the stuff that they doubt about you, now you can throw it back in their face.
So, this season, Tatum made first team All-NBA for the 3rd straight time, finished 6th in MVP voting, despite the Celtics being the best team in the league by a comfortable margin. Crazy. Should Tatum be considered the 2025 MVP frontrunner based on how this season played out?
I think so. If they go back to, like, winning, they involve winning and not just stats. And you got to think about his team. Everybody damn near averaging about 20 or in the teens. So I think so. I thought he should have won MVP this year just because their team was damn near 17 wins ahead of people or 14 wins ahead of people.
Yeah.
And he was the leading scorer on that team. So
I feel like in years past, that would have been an acceptable criteria. It's always in flux, always changing.
Nick, did he play like an MVP?
Yes.
No.
Did they win the championship?
Nick,
No.
Jayson Tatum during the NBA
Did
playoffs.
Steve Nash play like an MVP when
Did
he
he
beat
play like
Kobe
an
out?
MVP?
When he beat Kobe out.
Regular season?
No. I'm talking about during the playoffs.
The playoffs don't matter about regular season.
I'm just asking a question.
I mean, it has nothing to do with the regular season award. We're talking about the regular season.
I thought we were talking about finals and
No, regular season.
Regular season.
Front runner for regular season MVP 2025.
I still don't think so. Just okay to even go on the same point. Did he play like a finals MVP?
Did he play like a finals MVP?
Did he play like a finals MVP? He did, right?
Played every category.
So Joel Embiid going into this season, why wouldn't he be considered the front runner?
If he can hit that 65 game threshold,
Not even saying if he can do anything.
Yeah.
I'm just saying based on where he left it, when
Based
he
on
was
the-
at the number he was number
Yeah.
one, and then he came back. He was able to still dominate with half of the minutes he was playing and still same numbers. He come back healthy this year. How's he not number one?
Because he's hurt.
No, I mean, what you're saying is absolutely correct, right? And that's the problem why some people shouldn't win the MVP. See, if you put Tatum in the front for no reason, right? You put him in the front for no reason. He was 6 last year, and you got him number 1. What did he do? Whatever his stats were last year was 6 at the end. So the means he comes into the season as 6, right? The one who won it comes in at first. So if the MVP this year has the same numbers next year and everybody else jumps him, you can't give this motherfucker the MVP again. That is the point of it. Where are you starting off the season at? If you are the MVP, your finals MVP, a champion, and your team's supposed to be 1, and you come in and finish 3rd, how do you get credit as an MVP? So therefore, starting the season off, it should be
So Joker.
Joker should be in the lead.
What Joker averaged last year though?
Same shit he averaged year before.
What's that? 20.
24, 12. So he should be, he got the war, so he should be.
24 and 12.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. But they give him the credit for the assist.
Like 26, huh?
26.
I'm pulling it up.
So you got Joker should be 1.
26, 12, 9 assists. Played 79 games, so obviously hit that.
So Joker should be number 1. Who came in second?
SGA.
Shea should be second. Who came
Luka.
in third?
If Joker
Luka.
get another MVP.
But
Who came in third?
Luka. But
Luka, then 4th.
who was 4th? Yeah, I know it. 5th was Brunson. 6th was Tatum.
Okay, so starting the season, this how it should be.
Was the Giannis 4th?
Yeah, Giannis.
Yeah.
That's how it should be at the beginning of the season. It should start off with the guys who finished off. There's nothing that happened in the regular season for it to change.
Embiid's injury have any impact?
Yes.
Because Embiid was the front runner
But at the
largely
end of
before.
the day, he is
But you got
1, but you can't give him
gotta
1.
insert him somewhere.
But what
when
I'm saying
the
is,
season begins.
he's 1, but you can't give him
So
1.
it's like an asterisk.
It's a nigga just floating in the.
Yeah.
He's just floating to the first 10 of the games, and
Yeah.
then boom, there he goes.
Yeah.
So
You gotta wait.
But that's how it is. You can't just say Tatum's number 1 because he won a championship. That has no merit to this award.
What Tatum averaged? 26 and what?
Yeah.
So how did Joker trump everything Tatum did?
Because that's what
they have
Because he
the
won the
same
MVP.
Because they want because they're using a stat. They're using his. If you take away his assists, right?
When
No.
Westbrook did this shit, it was.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You take away Westbrook rebounds, you take away Joker assists. Which one is more impressive now? 26 and 12 or 31 and 11? Right? So what's making Joker stats great is you add 9 assists, and then when you add 11 rebounds, you say, oh, he's padding his stats.
But
You see what
why
I'm
they
saying?
don't say that with Joker?
They don't.
When Westbrook did it, it was, he's just patting stats.
Joker more efficient, though. We got to give him that nod. And I'm just
More
telling you.
efficient. No, come on.
But one's a big
You
man.
sound like a white man, man. Come on.
I'm just telling you.
But I'm just-
A lot of people in the chat confuse me as one. Nick, as my role as host, I just always have to keep you guys on the straight and
Get
narrow.
your ass up.
What?
No, but that's what it is. It's like the 9 assists has so much credibility to it. It's not a triple-double. It's almost a triple-double, and it's way better than a guard averaging a triple-double, which is weird. It's weird.
It's a position thing, I believe.
But how many times can
no.
MVP for that?
No.
If he does it all the time.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a position thing. So it's like a center passing the ball is way more impressive than a 6'4" guy getting rebounds.
Only if the offense is suited for the big man pass. And that's why I'm torn. I'm sitting here like I'm trying to play devil's advocate, but I'm like, Westbrook is unorthodox between him and Jayson Kidd to go in there and go get rebounds every single night.
It's an effort, yeah.
Right? And then you look at Steven Adams, you're like, what the fuck is your big ass doing? Why are you not averaging those rebounds he's averaging? You should be the double-double king.
Yeah.
Not just him, right? So their style of offense wasn't suited for anyone but him to handle the ball. So he gonna get those assists.
Who?
Westbrook.
Yeah.
He gonna get those assists. And he gonna get his points. So the rebounds are gonna be gonna come at a way where we'll look at it like stat pattern because we don't ever see it. We don't ever see it. But we can see Vlade Divac and all these other guards, big man passing the ball like Joker does in an offense like the Sacramento Kings style offense.
So there's nothing with, there's no such thing as patent stats on assists? Is that giving up wide open shots to try to get an assist?
Yeah.
But when he does it, no one says anything.
No, because it's a point guard.
Huh?
You're supposed to pass
Yeah, like
it
if I'm
anyway. You're
a point guard and I have a shot right here and I keep throwing it to this guy to get an assist because I'm trying to break an assist record, that is considered patent stats.
Yeah.
Same thing like a shot blocker, right? I'm trying to break a shot block record. I'm jumping at everything just to pat that stat. Right, but so when people do it, you got to play it across the board or you don't mention it at all.
Or the rebounding though, like just getting your own rebound, missing it on purpose, doing bullshit just to get the extra rebound. People
do it all the time.
They miss on purpose?
all the time.
On purpose.
Yeah, that's tough.
New
When
accusation.
you're trying to get that triple-double
It's
and you
hard
need one more
to-
rebound,
It's hard to miss on purpose. It's
hard
to
to
get the rebound.
Sometimes you miss on the other hoop just to. The legend.
Nah.
Shout out Ricky Davis.
no, so I'm just saying like,
Work harder. Work smarter.
Kevin
not
Love used to do it all the time.
Yeah.
it's just like it's just
Pull
like
that bitch up there, go get it.
it's just like a race, right? Wherever you start at the beginning of the season, so they have predictions. Wherever your team starts at the beginning of the season, however you finish should dictate. It should dictate. So that means if you're in first, you don't really get a plus if you finish a race. The more plus comes from somebody who was then supposed to make the playoffs, was supposed to be in 8. They came in first or second.
Yeah.
They get credit for.
So, but
So how do he trump SGA too? Like everything Joker do just trumps everything.
that's what a lot of people on this couch felt that. Gil, you even said it before the MVP award came out that Shea deserved more love for what he was able to do.
Yeah, well, okay.
If this is the regular world, if you're supposed to be, if you have a lead, if you know, like what they do it in track, you know how they give you, if you are up there, your car is up there because you have earned it being in first place, I don't even supposed to make
You're talking about NASCAR. You're talking about NASCAR.
Not even, yeah.
NASCAR.
And I'm in 11th spot, right? And I come in first and you come in third. How are you winning?
And you was already at.
You're one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 11. I don't supposed to be in this category, and I win this race.
Yeah.
I win the race. Like I do. And they're like, all right, the winner is Brandon.
Crazy.
Nigga like, wait, what?
Both
What was I racing for if you're gonna give it to him?
Both were on rosters without another All-Star player. I think we got to point that out.
But that's-
and SGA, like we said, the Thunder were not predicted to come in first place. Came in first in the West, which we've all said is the tougher conference.
And it's like it's no merit. That's what I'm saying. You're telling us it's
With
about
35 and 5.
You're telling us about winning, and the two winners don't get credit.
Yeah.
So it makes people say, players, the fuck is the winning for? Let me just pat my stats, because that's all you care about. Now SGA and says, well, instead of averaging 31, I'm gonna average either 35, 8 and 8, 35, 6 and 4.
Remember we talked about that SGA, if he was going to take that from Joker, he needed to make it obvious. It's got to be, this is glaring that I'm doing this at this rate. And remember, we said that 30 a game that he was getting, it was right on point every night. He had
Very consistent.
30, like right on the dot, right? And if you watch the games, it looks like, hey, I got to hit 30. I gotta hit my 30 mark. And if you ain't never been on a bench and really been sitting up there looking at the clock, like how much I got, how much I'm averaging, how much I gotta get to keep my average.
36 and 6.
Shit.
But his team from 11 came
Yeah, that's
first.
what I'm
But they found the formula. That's what
I'm saying. They found a formula. That's the problem. You find formulas when you want to use them.
Yeah.
Right now, this was my argument. I said, okay, Joker won it with the stats he had this year, and he came in third, right? Look at his improvement versus everybody else. What is SGA's improvement to win it? What is Tatum's improvement to win this award? What can they do for themselves and their record to win the award? Jokic what if he averages a triple-double next year and his team comes in first? He wins it again.
He makes it.
You know what I'm saying?
He's making it obvious though.
But what I'm saying is,
Because he's averaging a triple-double.
But
his team is winning.
But what I'm saying is you done gave him the award for almost getting it. You're giving him credit as if he gets one. So when he does get one, that's what I'm saying. He's the only winner where his team itself is not 1, 2, or 3 in the league, in the league itself.
But he's still the champ. Like, if you think about the champ being boxing, we talk boxing, we say he the champ. To beat the champ, you can't take him the distance and not knock him out.
But every other champ lost.
Right?
You gotta knock him out.
But every other champ,
Russ averaged triple-double 2 years, 3 years straight.
It's a knockout.
When they gave it,
When Joker won it back-to-back, why did he win it back-to-back? Because his numbers.
So why did
Because it had nothing to do with the winning, because he didn't win anything.
Why didn't Russ win it back-to-back?
Why did Greek win it back-to-back?
why didn't Greek then win 3 in a row?
Yeah.
Who knocked him out? Who knocked him out on that third
But
one?
when they won it, it was so glaring that this is the dominating piece in the league right now. You got to make it glaring. And SGA just didn't do it. I say because he didn't.
That was
30 a
number
game
one.
wasn't like you're dominating. You're just getting 30 a game.
winning.
You putting 30
like what, top-
Luke
they
was
was
number
1 or
1
2?
with them stats. He'd have been MVP.
Listen, Luka was doing. But what was Luka doing?
Number one.
What was Luka
If
doing?
Luka was OKC, number 1, averaging the same stats, he'll be MVP.
Nick,
What was he?
what was Luka doing? Don't you make me nigga.
What I'm saying, if his
But
team
what
was
was
one,
one?
SGA 6'6".
But what was
What is
Luka
he-
doing?
we were saying if his team was one,
If his
they would
team
have gave
was
it.
one,
If
he would've got
Luka, if
MVP.
Luka's team was one,
Yes.
no, he wouldn't have got
With the
it.
same stat line?
Come on,
Nah,
man.
you
They tried to give it to him this
They tried to
one.
give him to him this
No,
one.
Come on,
no,
come on,
Come on,
no, come on,
no.
NI668.
Rashad, come on,
No.
Rashad,
Champion.
Rashad, stop.
Coming off the championship?
What?
They giving it to Luka.
No, they not.
Come on, bro.
Bro,
What I'm saying,
Joker coming off the championship?
on.
yeah, and he fell in
Bro, they
He
give
not
it to
failing. He third. He third.
third.
It's third.
So, but okay, now if you put that across the board on,
And they went to the finals.
if you put that across the board on every player, when Jordan
Without a doubt.
came back
Without a
number
doubt.
1 and he had the same numbers, who knocked him off?
They would give it to Luka over SGA,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
not over Joker.
What I'm saying is when Jordan lost, who knocked him off? Number 1, his team never went to number 2. Number 1, his stats was lead the league in scoring. They gave the MVP to somebody else.
That's one time though.
All of his.
Those are rare occasions.
All of his.
Mike?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Everybody
Rare
who got knocked off, nobody knocked them off with these amazing stats. The only amazing stat was when there was a triple-double. Like, oh shit, we never seen that before since the 70s. He deserves it. Then when he did it again,
Oh, man.
it makes it too easy.
I'm talking about.
That's too
I'm
easy.
talking about the clear separation between who the league MVP is. We think we all know when they choose it. It's just been recently. Everybody put it up to the debate because everybody's biased based on who they like. Back then, when Tim Duncan won it that one year, when AI won it, when KG won it, certain guys won it, and we all looked up like, yeah, KG had that kind of year this year. But I'm not saying that SGA didn't have that type of year. I'm just saying it didn't feel like it. It didn't feel like we wasn't turning on. We wasn't turning on SportsCenter like, damn.
But does that, I mean,
It was just he got 30.
being OKC, small market, if he does that in a big market with the same, if he's on the Lakers putting up those numbers and they're number 1 in the West,
It's not gonna change the way it looks.
you don't think, but I'm just saying, you don't think he's winning the MVP?
Don't change the way it
For
looks.
sure.
Lucas
That's why
winning
Jayson
MVP.
Tatum
If he's OKC, he's winning MVP. Lucas OKC, he's winning MVP. We just got to be real. You know what it is.
That's why Tatum not being considered because it's the way it looks. The way it looks. What you're doing to get them numbers.
So now Tatum has won the chip. Do you think there's any potential that he'll veer off now and go like you're saying, now I got to get the numbers to really show that I'm that dude? I don't think so. I think these dudes have a great championship recipe, a formula. Yeah, he didn't win Eastern Conference Finals MVP. He didn't win Finals MVP, but he's got that trophy
Man,
now.
I'm all for having AI. What is that shit called? The computer, what is it called? What do they do?
AI.
GPS, PG.
Chat GPT, I believe.
I want them to put in all the stats and see who
deserves it.
Cause I'm done with media. I'm done with media voting because it's just bias at this point. It's who I like. That's not how you're supposed to vote. It's not how you're supposed to vote because you're not understanding the media that is voting comes from a generation. That generation to them is the golden era, which means they will protect it at all costs. So that means if Joker is back-to-back, right? He's back-to-back, right? And he's supposed to win his third one, and he has stats to win the third one. Because Larry Bird won 3, they're going to give it to someone else. You can't keep fucking up the present because of the past. You can't protect the past anymore. Stop it already. So you're messing up people's legacy today for a legacy is over. It's done. Legacy, shit gets better, shit gets faster, legacies get broke. That's just how it is.
So you're saying basically that the media has control over the NBA players' legacies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they do.
Huh. So they've been holding us hostage this whole time. And you just brought up a great point of how the fuck do we get out of this?
Do you get out of it?
You gotta have more.
Since they're
GPT
literally what he just
GTP
exposed, they control our legacies
They do.
based on whether they like us or not.
Yeah, that's always been. That's always been.
That's crazy.
But Shad, even to your point, from a coverage standpoint, but 100 media voters around about, how many of them are actually watching enough games to make an informed decision on who the MVP is? There's not enough time to be able to do that. Are they really sitting going through every SGA game? Like you mentioned, no, I'm not interested in Thunder games. Like they're not a Premier League pass team.
that type shit.
So hey, I'm gonna watch
that.
the Celtics. I'm gonna watch the Nuggets for Joker. I'm gonna watch Giannis.
They're gonna start doing some advanced stat shit. What the fuck is advanced stats and all that? Or true shooting percentage. Give me the real percentage. What is you're shooting 42%. Real shooting percentage, he's shooting 50%. No, fuck the real. He's shooting 40%. 40, right? He bricks. He bricks in real time.
We seen it.
Yeah, we watching layup, miss. Oh, real shooting percentage, he's shooting 50.
Give them some
Like you're using metrics to try to define somebody because you want him to look great. That's not how you're supposed to do anything.
Well, it's their lazy way.
Yeah.
It's their lazy way of getting down to the bottom of the results. They're trying to figure out what we know from all the time we put in watching the sport. They try to, shortcut it. They're just trying to shortcut.
That's why we gave away our own awards, and SGA was the Gills Arena MVP.
Now you can see how much of a disconnect it really is.
Yeah,
when you ask the players and ex-players who deserved it, 90% was saying SGA. So the fact that you picked Joker, it just shows you how far you are disconnected and what you're looking at, how you're judging it is not real statistics. Like when you gave it to Steve Nash over Kobe, and all the players is like, wait, what? There's a reason. You're not guarding that motherfucker out there, that's why. You're not in front of him guarding. You sitting by your computer. Oh, that's a horrible shot. He's taking some bad shots. 7 people is guarding him, dog. You got the 5 and 2 refs. There's 7 people out here trying to guard this man.
Okay, so
I
why?
felt like they wanted Joker to win MVP though. They wanted to boost his. Yeah.
Why would you give it to SGA and not Jalen Brunson?
Why?
Because
Based on what happened last season,
Based on the whole
I'm
What
just
did
saying,
Jalen Brunson average?
27? And went from, I think 12 to 3? 12 to 2?
they got the
12 to 2?
They got the 3. They got the the 3.
3. He got
They finished second in the East.
They
They
finished
got
second.
the 1.
12,
But OKC
12
30 and number
But-
1. 12,
12 to-
27.
But no. But look,
OKC last
Brunson,
year was
29, 7, and 4.
They was 6.
So 29.7.
OKC was like 5 or 6 last year.
29, 7 assists. No, OKC was like
First-
Last year.
10th, I believe,
10th.
right?
No, they was like 8.
no.
No,
They
They
were,
didn't make the playoffs.
they were 10th last year.
They was in the
Play
play-in.
in.
Yeah, but they
They was like 9.
was 10.
10.
10.
In the play
They
in.
still
was
didn't make the
OKC
playoffs.
last
They
year.
didn't make
They
the
didn't make the
playoffs.
playoffs.
They still didn't
Well,
make the playoffs.
hey, but Jalen's going from 12 to 2.
How's it going to 12?
OKC was 9. They went from 9 to 1.
9 to
9 to
1.
1.
And then where was New York?
Wait, in 23?
New York went from what?
New York went from 5th.
What the fuck is
OKC
They made
Not
the
this year.
playoffs.
Hey, OKC
No, that's what I'm saying. They
was
made the
10th in
playoffs.
23.
They made the playoffs.
Who, New York?
Yeah, oh yeah, a nine
They
spot
played
jump.
Cleveland in the playoffs. They was
At the beginning of the year, they were
know what I'm
like
saying?
number
They
11.
bust Brunson bust Cleveland's ass in the
I'm talking
playoffs.
about-
the year.
And the Knicks
I'm
went
talking
from
about
5th to 2nd.
52nd.
Earlier this year.
OKC went from 10 to 1 from 23 to 24, and the Knicks went from
Fifth.
5th in 23 to 2nd in 24.
Yeah.
Which
They was in the
Early, I'm talking about earlier this year, the Knicks were like 11.
Man, which
Okay.
one you
Oh,
going?
yeah.
The beginning of the season. I'm saying, I'm not. I started there. I started from the beginning of the season.
No, we're talking about.
I'm talking about from the beginning of the season to the end of the season.
What are you talking-
You saying that OKC went from 10? They
No, they
started
No, from last season.
preseason rank.
Last
23.
I'm not talking. That's not what I was.
Preseason,
I
no,
was talking about
preseason
from the-
ranking. What was New York at? Preseason ranking.
I was talking about from start of the beginning of this year.
preseason ranking.
Jalen Brunson took his team from 10 to 2.
What did
we
we
go
mean
from 10 to 2?
Where did they get 10?
When did they get 10?
So their preseason ranking was 5.
Yeah.
No, they finished 5 last year. We don't know what the
finished
preseason ranking is.
I'm
We never looked
assuming that because their record was a 10. They were like their record was really bad. They lost all their players and it was like a.
No, they were 5th
They
last
were
year, so that
fifth
means
last year. They was in
the
that means
playoffs last
preseason.
year.
That
I'm
means
saying-
preseason this year they'll be higher.
Yeah.
This is what
Where were
I'm
the
saying.
preseason
Earlier in the season, when the season started, like the first 10,
Right.
20
Okay.
games, they were at the lowest part of the Eastern Conference and they built themselves up to number 2. That's what I'm saying.
But that doesn't
But
matter because
that
if you're
doesn't
starting
matter.
at let's say you start at 4 and go to 16, then go back to 4, nigga, that's you. You fucked up at the beginning of the season.
But if I'm asking about the MVP, like why can't Jalen Brunson be considered an MVP?
he was.
took
He was
his-
4.
was considered.
They gave him 4.
Right.
Behind Luka.
Five. They gave him
But
Behind
remember,
Luka.
the conversation is about SGA versus Brunson. I'm like, all right, why can't
With
Brunson
their
be the
preseason
MVP?
ranking?
Joker
Y'all
in
saying,
front,
y'all
so
saying,
Joker in front of SGA and Luka's in front of Brunson. There you go.
but the conversation is Brunson and SGA.
Luka in front of Brunson.
SGA, y'all talking about giving SGA the MVP?
Yeah,
should.
yeah, I would
It
have.
was
So I'm
number
saying, so
one.
why wouldn't you give it to Jalen Brunson?
Because he didn't.
Because he ain't look. Because
He didn't what?
Because he ain't look like that.
He didn't-
And he wasn't number one.
He didn't have the what?
He wasn't number one.
What did you say? You said stats.
Did he average 30?
You said he didn't have
Did
the
he
stats.
average 30?
Did he average a triple
Yo,
double?
it didn't look like that.
Did he average a triple double?
It didn't look like that.
You want to go with the stats, Nick? You want to go with the
30.
stats? I'm just asking you because you
Reason
just
why he
went
did it
there.
because they didn't look like that.
So he
That's why
didn't have the
did it.
stats
He
to
Should have
beat
been in front of Luka then. Don't say he's
Who?
No,
SGA?
it ain't look like that. It didn't look like that. That's why.
It looked like that
SGA
in
and
the
Brunson
playoffs.
look the same. I thought
It looked
Brunson
like that
is.
in the
SGA and Brunson looked the same. No,
I'm throwing Brunson in front of SGA. The season he had compared to SGA.
Preseason.
oh, the season. The whole
Yeah,
season.
that's what we talking about. The
Okay,
season.
playoffs.
We're not talking about just numbers.
playoffs.
We talking about a nigga that took his team
Yeah, the better-
and took him
Yeah,
through the
playoffs.
dirt.
Yeah, playoffs.
Well, they
playoffs.
lost.
I'm
in
not
the
just
same
getting
round.
30 just to get
they did?
30.
They lost in the same round.
Oh, okay.
I'll say Brunson had a better postseason
His performance.
postseason performance
Yeah,
than last year.
MVP performances. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but
SGA did not have any.
second MVP voting, Brunson 5th. But Brunson did average 29, 7, and 4 in the regular season.
29, 7, and 4 in the regular season. That sounds like 30.
So Nick's preseason in the whole NBA, they was ranked 7th.
Okay, 7 and 2. They went from 7 to 2.
No.
In the whole NBA.
In the whole NBA, they was ranked 7th.
They went
So the only teams that was ranked in front of them was
So they were they top 10.
they had Warriors 6, they had Lakers 5th,
Ooh.
they had Suns 4, they had Boston 3rd, Milwaukee 2nd, and Denver 1st.
Where was OKC?
Can you tap that white lady over?
Where was OKC? Where was
OKC, they have OKC
Can you
14.
tap that, sir?
14th, which makes them what?
Press the bullshit sign. Come on, can we get some?
That was easy.
So their projection their projection was 45 and
He worried about
37
too
wins.
much over there.
He got a done.
He worried about too much over there. He need to mind his fucking business.
Another one.
I got a couple of
They had the projection as 45 win team this year.
This is sad.
They said SGA will average 24 points a game.
So Joker got 3 MVPs?
Joker does have 3
Who's
MVPs.
the, so
Yeah, so
Who all got
SGA just got to move around, man. SGA.
who all got 3 MVPs in history though? Bird, Jordan, him,
Kareem, I believe.
Kareem, Brian.
Bron.
In the last 40 years?
Here
Here we go.
I mean, last 40 years is MJ, Magic, Bird, Jordan, Jokic.
Where he fit on that list? What place he in?
I don't know. Can you ask me where does he fit on the list?
I don't know.
Fifth?
He picked
With Jordan? So we got Jordan.
He picked him with the 5th.
No, Jordan. No, what I'm saying is Jordan.
He picked
Bron.
him with the 5th pick.
Jordan, Bron, Magic, Bird, Jokic. As of right now, where the career is, where does Jokic, where's he at?
He's 5th.
Shit,
He's
what?
5th? Okay. So he's 5th. So he's the worst player.
To get
Yeah,
out of
so
that?
he's the worst. Okay.
But being the
other
worst
4
three-time MVP.
too. So he's the worst out of the 5. I'm sorry I'm using the word worst. It just sounds better.
No, it doesn't, Gil.
It does.
Engaged.
He's the lowest.
So where do you?
I know. I
He
said
came in,
five.
so where do you put him? Out of this group.
What was the name? What was the names?
Michael Jordan, Ron James, Magic Johnson, Bird, Jokic.
Unnecessary, Gil.
Oh my God. Don't do this. Do not do
Come
this.
on, man.
Don't do this. Come on.
Oh, no, we
Why
just,
y'all in so much competition
no,
with
we
me?
just asking.
No, I can't help it.
Why y'all in
I can't help it.
competition
I can't help it. What the fuck is going on? I got to say what you niggas is thinking all the time. Don't say your own shit, Shy. Don't you dare have your own opinion about this shit.
I said, where you got him?
Shit, man. I got him at 5.
Okay, so he's the worst. Where you got him?
We already know.
So, okay.
Oh, so Bron.
So it's just wording, right? It's just wording, right? I guess people, when you hear worse, you forget that it was.
But is there number 6? There's no 6, right? It's just 5.
No, that's what's 5.
So why?
Now, you see-
why does Joker have to be the worst out of them?
Because he's the worst out. He's 5. So whoever's 5 got to be the worst.
Better than-
Okay, because I didn't want to use last place.
He better than Kobe?
I didn't want to say 5th.
I'm only putting him 5 because I don't want
to. No, what I'm saying is Kobe's not in that category.
He ain't
It's
better
only
than,
5
he ain't better than Bron.
So he has
I'll
to be
put him
last.
in front of Bron.
Huh?
I'll put him in front of Bron any day.
You will do what now?
You heard me.
You
So
put Joker in front of Bron?
right now, with his
for that 5 list,
For the three-time
that
MVP
five-
for that
criteria?
list, the list of 5.
But you just said he was in
it's only 5.
Yeah, because God didn't want him, get y'all all
I
riled
mean,
up.
it's
with
I mean,
LeBron
that's what I'm saying.
shit.
His stats
Now I
right
don't
now.
give
What
a
I'm saying,
fuck.
his stats right now, because they're not finished, he's 5th. But he still has the rest of his career. But
Plenty.
that was the point of why I did it like that.
Right.
Because I know where his stats are, so he's ranked 5th right now.
But you know where he can end up.
Yeah, he can end up, But I just said,
he will get another MVP.
yeah, of course.
For sure. For sure.
Mike,
The same
Where
reason-
does
Does
that put him after that, though?
That's the why.
gonna be the
But,
best
that put him at the
player
number
ever.
like
1?
50, like the reason I didn't say
He's the
50
best
because
player
Moses.
ever.
No,
Stat-wise.
the reason I didn't say 50 years is because Moses Malone in there, and fuckers might be like, I don't know who Moses Malone is, and then put him in there, and then I'm wrong.
No Moses Malone slander.
I'm just saying. But nobody knows. These new generations don't
Yeah.
know Moses, so they're
They
like,
don't
well, he's
appreciate
better than Moses Malone. They're like, So I just keep it short. These 4.
So Moses is.
It's not a hate.
Moses is in there.
If you say 50 years, then
Ain't
Moses.
Kareem in there?
No,
Kareem don't nothing in there?
not in the last 40 years.
Damn.
I capped it off for a reason. To win argument.
It's a lot
There was strategy involved in this.
Just to get the splash out there, because I said worse. And then when they have to do their research,
Most 36-point games on a Tuesday after 4:39 p.m. Eastern
Cold word.
on a full moon. But so Tatum,
Sick.
not the MVP frontrunner next season.
nah.
That's
Nah.
sick to think, man.
Luka.
Luka gonna win MVP.
No, it has to, like,
I mean, no, I'm just saying for me.
For you,
but again, nigga, you came in 3rd place. You're not in front of me.
Luka gonna win it next.
What did you do in the regular season when it finished? That's what I said. It's supposed to go into the season as it finished, right? That's how we supposed to start it, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I like Luka and Embiid though.
I like
He gonna
Embiid.
give it.
I like
They wanna
Embiid.
give
I'm pretty sure.
That Embiid you said, I forgot about.
They gonna give it to Luka.
I like just because I know where his mind is.
No.
And he got PG
Can I ask
now.
Can I ask y'all a question though, Dan? Can I ask y'all a question
Go
though?
down though.
No.
His stats go down. No. His stats gonna go down just a little bit. Let's just say 30 and 12 or something.
Okay.
And they finish first place, right? Obviously, they're gonna finish damn near first or second.
Yeah. If they don't get hurt though.
If he keeps 30
They're
and 12.
So does
Well,
he?
that-
So
two
do they?
questionable niggas.
Do they reward him because his team is first now, even though they got another whole motherfucker to help them?
and his performance goes down.
His performance gonna go down naturally because they got a whole nother player there. But
No, that wouldn't be
If it
fair to
doesn't-
Jayson Tatum. Then.
you see how that? But now you see. Now you.
That wouldn't be fair to
see.
Jayson Tatum because
See, because if they
I don't
do
think
it,
he gets it because of
if
that.
they do it for Embiid and say your team is won, you sacrificed, then someone like Tatum is saying, man, motherfucker, y'all, dog.
No,
Because
for real.
I got Drew Holiday, I got Porzingis, and my stats had to go down for them to come to this, and then you penalize me, but you give him the award. This is crazy. That's what I said. It's so much contradiction year after year, it makes the player confused. You don't know what to go into the season with.
Well, I mean, you shouldn't be playing for MVP anyway.
Play to win the game.
We don't know. But yo, so
I mean-
you play to win the game.
Shout out Herm Edwards.
So what happens when they win the game? Like if Brunson averages the same, if he averages the same, and then his team is won, MVP. I don't give a fuck if he averages 18, 12, and 5. MVP, dog. Because we don't expect him to be number one. So the fact that he goes through that and carries them,
with
that's
this team, they can be
MVP.
number one.
But that's not MVP performances, though. It's just like having guys like when you was like the Atlanta Hawks when their whole starting five made it to the All-Star game, and it was like they not all All-Stars, right? But if you're not performing at that level of an MVP, your performances aren't MVP. You just walking in and you got a good record. That doesn't say you're the best player.
If you got the best record and you got the most points on the team, how did that don't say you MVP if you whipping everybody ass?
Because your value is based on not only how the fans see you performance-wise and the respect that you're getting owed from all the players in the league, but you're dominating.
So-
you're not just in there
so what-
just doing shit. You're
Okay,
dominating.
but so if you're on the best team in the NBA, then you're not going to have dominating performances like that for you to have the numbers. So how do we really judge it then?
So that's exactly why Jokic has been getting the MVP because
He's the number one team.
but he don't have no other all-stars around him. He's the only guy.
Okay,
He's the
see?
focal point. So then he's putting up the numbers on top of that.
All right, so
We got a
neither
team
does SGA.
SGA had a team that could have been in college.
And I never said that he had MVP performances. Like he doesn't have those performances like I've seen. Like Brunson's have those performances, and a couple other players. Embiid had those type of performances. But Joker has the consistency and the know-how to just stay
Okay, so
in that conversation.
take away
And if
his-
you're in the conversation, you got to give it to somebody. Why are you not gonna give it to
They
him?
just
But that's what I'm
give it
saying.
to
You're
him.
They just give it. If you're
Yeah,
gonna
just
give it
give
to
it-
somebody,
just-
Well, you're
give it
giving
to
it to him
him.
because
That's
that's what I'm
what I'm
saying. He's getting so much credit for his assists.
yes.
So the 26, 12, and 9 assists, 34, 12, and 5 assists. Which one is actually better?
Even if you said Luka's stats, they say Luka next to Joker, then I say point guard versus big.
Well, 34, 9, and 9 is
I'm saying point guard.
It's 49. I mean, that's what I'm saying. 34, 9, and 9.
34, 9, and 9 is ridiculous.
34.99.
That is.
Right?
That
it's
is
a point guard, right? A point guard is giving you 10.
That is.
Like,
But that's what I'm saying.
That's
Like,
damn near a big point.
that's what I'm saying. Even when Dirk, even when Dirk won his MVP, right?
Shit, D Rose when he won it.
24, 9, and 3.
I think D Rose had like 23.
well, it was back then. Back then,
They all
20,
beat LeBron.
25 and 10, 25, 10
That
and
was the year
4.
LeBron
But he
could've
wasn't.
won, though.
But there was other big.
didn't
His
wanna
team
give
was
it
number
to
one.
LeBron.
Chris Bosh's the only one doing
They didn't want to
anything
give it to
similar.
LeBron. That's the year LeBron.
And they didn't want to give it to LeBron. That was his third. That was his three-peat.
And
That was his three-peat.
That was it. But that was
But
his
they keep
three-peat.
giving it to Joker, but they
But that
don't
was
wanna
his
keep
three. But
giving it to
that,
LeBron.
again, that was his three-peat.
Yeah.
So the three-peat because you're trying to protect somebody else's three-peat.
Yeah.
Just like Jerry West.
The Euros are just better.
Just like the Jerry West stuff, right? the guy on the losing team winning NBA Finals.
He was getting buckets though, Gil.
Oh, LeBron that year didn't get buckets.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's what I'm saying. You're trying to protect shit.
He got 4 votes. All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. We will stay in the Eastern Conference. Other news coming today, the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell agreed on a 3-year, $150.3 million contract extension that includes a player option in the 2027-2028 season. Mitchell averaged 27.6 assists, 5 rebounds in 55 games this season, made his 5th All-Star team. So Spider put up 30 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists in 10 postseason games, but missed the final 2 games of the second round against the Celtics with a calf injury. So the Cavs were 48-34 this season, finished 4th in the East, won their first playoff series since 2018, but fired coach J.B. Bickerstaff after 5 seasons, replaced him with Kenny Atkinson, who spent the last 3 seasons on the Warriors staff. So for his career, Spider's averaging 28 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists in the postseason, but he's never advanced past the second round. What do y'all think about Donovan Mitchell signing an extension with the Cleveland Cavaliers?
The East is the best, baby.
The best at what?
The best conference.
The East is, in your opinion, the best conference?
For sure.
The best conference?
The Eastern Conference is better than the West.
Hell no.
From top to bottom?
We just seen it. What Boston did to Dallas. You did not?
I think the East got more weak teams.
Oh.
The West?
Not this year.
Man, the West.
The West got big names, but that's it.
Go to basketball. Who basketball he watching?
Nigga,
Oh no, the West.
Go to
I don't know, but
basketball,
the
he
West is
watching.
the
He
West.
watching 2K with
I'm about to say.
are y'all tripping? All right, tell me what team is better than.
Nigga watching
tell me
slam
what team
ball.
is better than Boston, Philly, the Bucks, New York, right now.
Better than that?
Yes, tell me.
Minnesota, Denver,
Hell, come on.
Dallas,
How can you say that?
LA.
How can you say that? Dallas beat them and they got swept by goddamn Boston.
Yeah, they
That's
beat
not
them.
how it works.
It don't mean
Why
that you're
don't it work
better.
like that?
It don't mean that you're better. It means that you win the game.
No,
Cool,
it
you
mean
won.
like
It
that.
don't mean that you're a better team, bro.
You can't tell.
It don't mean you're the better.
I'm not-
You know how many
Minnesota not
trash
better
teams
than Boston.
over there east?
Shit.
Minnesota
Phoenix-
not better than Boston.
Name the
Minnesota
bad
not
team.
better than Philly.
Name the bad
Phoenix
teams
was
in the
healthy.
East.
They were healthy.
Name the bad teams in the East.
The bad teams in the East?
Yeah.
Indiana.
Let him. Go ahead.
That's about.
Wait, you say Indiana's bad?
That's
Like,
it.
that's like the least of the.
Oh, that's
Okay,
it.
so
You ain't bringing up Wizards and shit.
No, we saying on the East, bro. What do you mean?
I'm
You
talking
saying
about
on
the
the
top
back?
eight.
so
No.
the East, Boston, 64 wins.
Said
Okay.
The second best team, 50 wins. The third best team, 49 wins.
No,
right.
OKC with the best
Okay,
team
so-
in the West.
Okay, so
They fucking would get killed by Boston.
so
They would
Thunder,
get swept.
so Thunder, 57 wins is first place.
Who's next, Gil?
Second place, 57 wins. Third place, 56 wins. Fourth place,
Like I said, this
51
year-
wins. Fifth place, 50 wins. Sixth place,
You can't
49
tell
wins.
me it don't matter.
It don't matter now?
No matter.
Now you're just gonna
So
stand
sixth
on it.
place-
Stand on business, huh?
so-
All right, so let's say. So you taking Philly. This
So
Philly
the
team.
Suns,
You taking Minnesota over this Philly team. Who on this bench
Over
taking? Who taking this Minnesota over Philly right now on this bench?
It's
Come
a
on.
good matchup.
No,
It's a
let's
good
just.
matchup.
All right, no,
Hold on.
it's a good matchup.
Hold on. I'm
Man,
taking
y'all
Philly. Yeah, hell yeah.
bullshit.
I'll take
Wait,
Philly.
what
I'll take
year?
Bullshit.
What
I'll take
year?
Philly.
Right now, this coming season.
This new season.
Nigga, they just got a whole
That's what
superstar.
I'm saying.
That's what I'm
Motherfucker,
saying.
that's what
So
I'm
who else?
saying.
Who else?
We ain't finished yet.
Who else? Yeah, keep going. Who else?
We haven't
Who you
finished yet.
taking over Philly?
We just said,
Are you
you won
taking
it.
Dallas over Philly?
We don't know. We
No,
ain't
you
Yes,
can't
right
say
now.
that. I don't
Yes,
think so.
right
We don't
now.
know. We
Yes,
ain't finished.
Are you taking Dallas
Yeah,
over
yeah,
Boston?
no.
Yeah.
Are you taking Dallas over Boston?
No.
All right then.
I'm not
with
taking-
Clay?
Hey,
With
Dallas-
Clay?
Over
Dallas
Clay?
is the best team in the West this year.
With Clay?
No, he's not. I'm not taking nobody. They got new players. I'm not taking nobody until free agency is finished, motherfucker.
Hey, fact.
You can't
Let
say
me know
that.
when finished. So
look,
right now,
Yeah, you
right
saying that now
right
because they got PG. You don't
right
know
now,
who, and
Philly-
I'm going to get anybody else.
Right now, I got
Well, look, there you get.
I'm
It's
a lot of
over.
moves
I'm
to
still
be
taking
made.
No, it's over.
I'm still taking Dallas over Philly right now.
You go.
With-
Okay, so who?
With
Okay, all
Clay?
right. All
With
right. So
Clay?
if Denver get
Double dog for
if Denver get
Yeah.
DeRozan,
PG, man.
if Denver get DeRozan,
Who?
Denver.
Denver get the
Denver
road.
get DeRozan.
They two niggas can't post up at the same spot.
I'm just asking.
That's all
I'm just asking. They don't.
They
What
can't
that mean?
post up
They
at the
don't.
same
I mean,
spot.
I don't
I mean,
know what
did he get?
throwing shit
Oh,
out.
yeah.
What is that?
What's
Two
the
niggas
difference?
can't do what? It's one. It's two different blocks, Nick. It's one block on this side and one block on this side.
Joker need people that can shoot threes. He done lost KCP. He done lost goddamn Reggie Jackson. They think they can make it without Bruce Bowen. They see they couldn't make it without Bruce Brown, whatever nigga name was.
That was the key.
Shit, yes. They got their ass whooped this
That
year.
was the key.
Niggas Bruce Brown, nigga. Bruce Brown.
Damn.
Back to the topic
Are you a
at
Philly
hand.
fan now?
No, I'm saying the East is better.
Didn't they bench your ass?
They
You should hate Philly to the
I'm
core.
not saying, nigga, I'm just saying the
I'm
East
just
is better.
saying.
Who
This is
better
my-
than Philly? Who better than New York?
I'm just
Who
saying.
taking over New York right now?
New
York.
What you doing right now is what you doing on the
New
bench
York?
in Philadelphia.
New York, nice. Okay, what you saying?
I like New York.
Nice.
I like New York.
I take OKC.
And that's like the.
You talking about the
Best
new? He
team.
talking about the new New York, the new with Miguel. Okay.
Yeah. He talking about.
Nice.
Miguel.
No, they.
With Miguel and them.
No,
Miguel.
Hey,
Yeah,
he came over the bridge and he
they got better. New
Saying
York
they
and Philly
nice.
got better. So
Everybody in the East getting better.
It ain't over though, Nick.
No,
you're jumping the gun. For what you got right now, man.
Stupid, bro.
you crazy. You crazy.
They ain't stupid, bro.
We getting DeRozan.
Hell no. They ain't get no goddamn DeRozan. Compton will be whooping LeBron
You
ass.
crazy. We getting DeRozan.
He can't cuss LeBron out. No.
We don't need to.
He needs shooters.
No, we got one.
No, DeRozan don't need to come here.
DeRozan's
They did
coming.
what they did that shit to Westbrook, they ain't gonna do it to
They trying
DeMar.
to get
Back,
They
back,
can't do
trying
that
to
shit
get
to
Trae
DeMar.
back to the topic at hand. Back to the topic at hand. Donovan Mitchell signing a 3-year extension with the Cleveland Cavaliers, who finished 4th in the East and won their first playoff series since the
Congratulations.
LeBron era.
No DeMar slash.
Brandon, how you feel about the Cavs investing in Donovan Mitchell with the 3-year extension? And I will add the caveat that with this deal, it'll fast track him to his 10 years of service criteria to be eligible for a 5-year, $380 million deal in 2027. That's bag season.
Yeah. Get the
number
bag.
one option.
For number one option,
380.
Donovan Mitchell.
Can't be that trash.
Nobody said he was trash. He's
For the
just
number
not-
one option.
He's just not a number one option.
For the current number one option of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell.
I'm not rolling with Donovan Mitchell as a number one option. No, I'm gonna keep saying that. So I don't give him 380.
Yeah, in top
If
five.
you get if you get 380,
Oh, wait, yeah.
Top five.
So you don't got him as top 5 shooting guard?
Shooting guard.
I mean that's fine.
So he's the number one option.
Number one option, bro.
If he's a top 5 shooting guard, he's
He
number
just
one.
don't like the nigga.
Oh. What do you do?
Wait,
What do you
no,
do?
Hold on.
No, I didn't say he wasn't good.
Hey.
Damn, why'd I have to like his game?
no,
I don't like the way he do
No,
it.
this is therapy.
Like, damn, I gotta sit here and like his game.
This
You
is
put him in the
therapy.
hoop.
You picked D-Wade. You picked
The fuck?
D-Wade first.
Dwayne Wade was an NBA champion. What
He
you-
played just like D-Wade.
No, he don't.
He don't?
No, he don't.
At all.
Like the same.
He don't play at all like
They
Dwayne
got
Wade.
the same body type. Yeah.
Okay, body type.
All right.
What happened?
Nothing
Keep it going.
happened. I said he's a great player. Damn, I gotta like him like that. Damn. Shit, like
Gotta
this
like
nigga acting like he God.
Brandon, you are free to like and dislike whoever you
What
want.
do you do, man?
What do you do?
Damn, I hang with
What do you do, man?
I hang with niggas that got rings, bro.
What do you do, man?
You gotta do collabs with Steph Curry. Like, come on.
What do you do, man?
Bring the number one options to the talk about. I talked to Kyrie. Come on, bro. What?
What do you do, man?
Next.
What do you do, man?
Nothing. Nothing.
You
bro.
gonna have to tell us. You gonna tell us.
Nothing. I don't even know
What
the
do you do,
guy.
man?
Brandon, this is a
I
safe
don't know the
space.
guy.
It's the same place.
It's just us and 20,000
Yeah.
people in the chat.
With niggas with rings.
Yeah, what happened, man? What do you do, man?
I mean, I fuck with real number one
Damn.
options. Like, what are you talking about?
Lakers fucked up, man. They should have got him.
And do you all,
Damn.
besides Brandon, feel like Donovan Mitchell number one option? But can he be a number one option
No, first of all, I said
On a-
he's not a number one option on the championship.
on a champ? Do you feel?
That's what I
That
said.
is not what you said. And I know you're trying to
I
save
did
this
say
self
that.
right
No,
now.
I did say that.
He said it. He said it. He
You
said
said that when we was having the conversation. You said that. He
No, he
did. He
didn't.
said it about Brunson. Yes. Trust me. I
no,
remember it all.
no.
No, he said it.
No, he
you
said- and then I
you're
also
not
said the same
fucking
thing.
with Donovan Mitchell at all.
No, I said he's not a number one
You
option.
said
at all.
you're not fucking. You said I'm
No,
not
I said-
standing on that.
Yeah, that's right.
But that's why I say that.
He's not a number one
But
option.
that's what I say that because
What's the
history says
It's only a few.
there's only a few people that's a number one option on the championship.
That's
team. It ain't a lot of motherfuckers out there that's actually a number one option on the
Man,
championship team.
Donovan Mitchell was 380 qualified, and he's a number
As a
one
number
option.
one option.
On a championship team?
on a championship level team.
If that's
though.
what you think.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Like, all right, what is considered like the Warriors? Where he'll be on that
If
team?
he's where?
On the Warriors with Steph.
With Steph? Are they considered a championship team at that point?
Yeah.
They're a dynasty.
All right.
But is he
put
the
him on
number one option on that team?
Put him on Denver. Put him on Philly.
Put
all
him
I'm
on
saying
Philly.
is-
Put him on,
But he's
I like
not
him,
the
put him on
number.
Bucks.
He's
I like
not the
him
number
number
one
one
option on
OKC.
any of those teams.
Okay, OKC, I like him number
But he
one.
ain't in championship team.
They're not?
Yeah.
Dallas?
He ain't gonna be number one option in
He
Dallas.
ain't gonna be a number one.
I mean, all the teams you
That's
just
what I'm saying,
listed.
it's
That's all I said.
No, I'm
he can
saying
get his 380.
I mean, for the most part, a point guard themselves, history has said you're not a number one option.
No.
Like Steph and Isaiah Thomas really is it. As that main guy who's scoring, doing it. Other than that, it is generational 2, 3, 4, 5. So
Like
just
the
in
Dwayne.
theory.
Okay, you said Dwayne Wade, right? If Dwayne Wade didn't have that supporting cast, I don't even think he would have been.
What was Shaq now?
Yeah, but the supporting cast was
You
crazy.
don't think he would have what?
Won
Yeah,
a championship, he didn't have Shaq?
Yeah. Like, I think him having that's what I'm saying. He needs that type of help to be the number one option on the championship team, like Dwayne Wade.
Well, he had
So
fit
Dwayne was still the
perfect
number one
on,
option though.
With Embiid.
That's fine, but he wouldn't have won a championship though, without that supporting cast. If you take Shaq off that team and some of them vets, they're not winning the championship
they're not winning.
with Dwayne Wade as the number one option.
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't
you know
believe
that.
that.
Hey, what's
So
funny,
could the
that
same be
team-
said about Donovan Mitchell? Then
that
if he got
team-
that level, of caliber
Okay.
of supporting cast,
Hey, no,
He
no.
would be the number one option and he would win the
He needs
championship.
that. He needs
No, no,
that.
hey, low key, if you look at that team, that second one with Gary Payton and them, if you look at that roster,
That was some
they had like 15 players, 12 of them
Was all-star.
was lotteries. I
It was
was
an
like,
all-star.
damn, this is crazy,
He was an
huh?
all-star team.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if anybody, I don't know where they ranked that group as a group.
Jason Williams was on that team.
Yeah, Jay,
squad, that
Shaq,
team is
Lonzo,
crazy.
you know what I mean?
Like, that team is crazy.
Posey was top
Antoine
5.
Walker.
Yeah, they were all. You had
But they
12
was older
lotteries.
then, though. They was-
It don't matter. You got 12 lotteries.
It was old.
That was lottery. That was a.
They wasn't that old though. They wasn't. Oh, that was 06, bro. They wasn't old.
Shaq too.
They were old.
It wasn't.
Hired in 2010. Shit.
No, it was older Shaq, but
Yeah.
still,
I mean, but that team was older though.
That team was old.
That's what
bro.
he was fortunate.
young.
No, he was fortunate. He got an older team to just push him up.
How old was
Yeah.
Shaq in 04? 28?
He just came off the 3-peat, right?
28?
Like,
No,
I mean,
no.
no,
28. He was 30 something.
When they won that 2006, he would have been what, 30?
32?
Yep.
He was 32. That's not old, bro.
Oh, that's not old today.
yeah, today, back then, that was, bro.
Back then, like,
Shaq was a-
because he was retired by what, 35?
Mike came back
Nah,
to
he-
play at 40 at that
when-
point, bro.
Yeah, that's
He was
he different.
really
He
retired.
different.
he was.
Yeah, that's a different. He's talking about Mike.
Yeah.
He's talking about Mike. Yeah, I mean,
Shaq kept
Mike
playing
in
through
2000.
39.
But Shaq.
But
Shaq
32, yes. Shaq in
2011.
Miami was
Stop.
different.
I'm just
Relax.
telling you when his last season in the National Basketball Association was.
relax. Shaq in Phoenix, Shaq in Boston,
right.
Shaq in
Cleveland.
No, that we ain't looking
So
at Shaq.
Miami Shaq is where we so 2008 Miami Shaq 36.
It's just.
Damn.
Where he
Donovan Mitchell deserves his flowers for sure.
Yeah, give Donovan Mitchell some love.
Despite any
He
kind of
should've gone-
hate.
he
What he
should've
talking
went
Despite any kind of
He
hate
should've
that's
went
going
to,
you know what I'm saying?
Nah, but we're speaking on something else. Like,
Yeah, we're not talking. He get
no,
their
no.
money.
Despite
His
any
deal-
kind of hate.
3-year, $150 million extension. He's got.
But I can tell you right now, he ain't happy with this deal.
He not.
No.
3-1, but he's got. So now it's basically 4 years guaranteed with this season plus the 3
What I'm
extension
saying is,
for like
he's not happy with
185.
this deal because that 65 game kind of screwed him a little bit.
Yeah.
Because he didn't get the All NBA team to
Yeah.
get the Supermax.
Exactly.
Because if he would have got if he would have got the made All NBA, what was his deal would have been?
For the Supermax, he could have been
Like 2 something.
Damn near 280.
with that 3
Yeah, he
extension.
lost a lot of money.
He still qualified. You said he qualified for 380 though.
In
If he
2027.
If he makes All NBA,
He's got to make an All NBA team in that year or the year before.
You don't think he will? He don't get enough.
He should have made it this year.
He should have
No,
made
no,
it.
He only played 55 games.
y'all ain't seen what them people doing, man.
No, I just see
he
that my
should've
man over here
Think
just
about it.
hating on my man.
He should have made
just for
one.
no
Maxie
reason.
should have made
My
it too,
man,
right?
yeah.
And why they didn't give it to him?
There's not enough spots.
Hallenberg.
Okay, no.
Not enough spots.
They want to put Hallenberg.
Exactly.
So let
Heidenberg
me just ask you. Let me just ask you something. If you're an owner for Philadelphia and you know we voting, how much you gonna pay us not to vote for Maxie?
A lot of cheesesteaks.
They be acting like this shit don't happen.
No, I
I
believe
know
it.
for sure, dog. If he makes this team, he's getting paid 3 something. I would rather pay you $1 million not to vote for him. I need him. I want him back, but I don't want him at that high ticket. Because if he gets that, think about it. If he made the All NBA team, there's no Paul George. And you telling me y'all don't think these motherfuckers be behind the scenes? If I know you vote for this man and he makes this
Be
team,
walking down the shot with a needle.
I'm just trying to tell you,
You
man.
don't get poked.
Think about it. If he makes the All NBA team,
All right.
they do not have the money for Paul George. So it's in their best interest.
They still got
I'm a hater.
Ball, George.
At 212?
Yeah.
You think he's a number?
Man, they want that though. Don't
So,
you want players that
Donovan
make
Mitchell
that
is
got
cold.
credentials?
What are you talking about?
You want that. Oh, that looks better.
You can't
though.
afford it.
Yes, you can.
Does Donovan Mitchell get the respect that he deserves in the league for what he's been able to accomplish?
What happened?
He seems like he doesn't get the Donovan Mitchell.
Don't get
Look
enough
at
respect.
facts. Where's he been playing?
In Utah,
We've been playing in
Cleveland.
Utah, we done forgot about. We didn't even know Utah was still a state part of the NBA. And then now he in Cleveland. Nobody.
That's what you should get.
We stopped paying attention to Cleveland in 2000. What?
is that?
17, 18.
18.
Yeah. Markkanen. Lakers.
2018. We stopped paying attention to Cleveland.
But
We
now,
get mad that our team got to go there. Like God,
Fighting for
damn.
Donovan Mitchell.
I
so
am.
I don't know
I
why.
am. Because he good.
Shit,
And the niggas need to put some respect on his
you
name.
need to put some respect on LeBron
on
name.
his
Maybe
name.
that's, but maybe that's,
LeBron
but that's the
Jaylen
thing.
Brown.
Over here
Him
talking
and
about-
Jaylen Brown needed respect.
Nah,
nigga,
Jaylen
you need
Brown
to
getting his
put some-
respect.
You need to put some respect on
Jaylen
LeBron
Brown
James'
getting his
name,
respect.
bro.
Respect.
Put some respect on LeBron James' name.
LeBron deserves some respect as well.
Reggie Miller.
Who?
So,
He not even better than his sister.
hey, Cheryl,
That is a great
Cheryl was cold. Cheryl was cold.
It is a
That's not a
They
knock.
still got a debate about that right now, but I'm taking Reggie.
With the curl, Cheryl was cold.
Sure, for
see,
the 100.
All right, so after the Cavs season ended, there was after the Cavs season ended, there was a report from The Athletic that if Mitchell signed an extension, All-Star point guard Darius Garland would have asked for a trade. But according to ESPN's Brian Windhorst, there isn't a strong market for Garland at this time, and there's still uncertainty if he will be moved. So Garland signed a 5-year max rookie extension back in 2022, under contract through 2028.
Damn.
Mitchell is about to turn 28 in September. Garland will be 25 in January. If the Cavs did end up trading Garland or moving him, are they making the right decision picking Donovan Mitchell over Darius Garland?
No, it's not that they're. I guess they are picking him when they signed him. So at this point, you gotta trade him. You have to because he's already said that.
And these were just reports. Is there any way to
We don't know if it's true.
There were reports, the article dropped right after the Cavs season ended that basically alluded
But
to that.
the fact that you even put that in the air.
Yeah.
Now because you put it in the air, you have to trade him because what happens when they playing together? We're looking for this beef now.
Well, they would have got rid of it immediately if it wasn't true. They'd have came out and said something. Because that's a lot.
Yeah.
He's saying a lot.
That's a lot.
In front of the world, like, yeah, if he signed back, I'm out of here.
What happened though? Like they don't click it down.
Look, JB gone, though. Think about that.
Yeah,
JB gone.
Donovan Mitchell, I believe, signed off on Atkinson, and that was part of the reason he decided to sign the extension.
So I think Garland and JB was like this.
Okay, and then.
And Donovan was like, yeah, y'all gonna have to.
But is Garland healthy? Because he be hurt a lot though, right?
Yeah, he was hurt half the
Yeah,
season.
Yeah.
We don't know what hurt is at these.
At
we
these
don't know-
days.
No, I'm just saying.
But the
like,
motherfucker don't want to play, man.
He don't know. Mental health.
I know what I mean.
Yeah, I got a head.
I mean, you know what
I'm surprised that didn't work out though.
You know what it reminds me of?
Garland played 57 games regular season this season.
No, it reminds me of when
It'll take Garland.
when Kyrie was coming into his own and Braun came, stunted the growth, right? Garland made the All-Star game and Donovan Mitchell came and this
Took them shots.
right? So it's like, and then as a young dude, you're gonna give it to the older dude, knowing damn well, like, come on, man, I need to do my,
I think that was
thing.
JB. I think that was JB in that offense. Remember, before Garland got there, JB wasn't there yet, I don't believe. Or might have 1 year with him.
Yeah.
JB Bickerstaff.
Oh,
So then Garland turned into a traditional point guard after that.
Yeah.
After that All-Star season, because that All-Star season he looked like Kyrie. That's
Yeah,
why I
but
keep
that's what I'm
comparing.
saying.
I'm like, bro, he got that Kyrie
He
vibe.
was on another level.
That's what I'm saying,
feeling.
and I
Oh
think
my
that's
God.
what it is. It's he's
Oh my
like, yo,
God.
I'm being stunted right here. So if I'm gonna play with somebody, I'd rather play in a chance of winning something.
Yeah.
So trade me. I get it.
But, I mean, does it seem, and again, I know your point that the news has already been out there, hasn't been refuted, but they don't play the same position. It seems like.
They do.
They do, yeah. They both.
They do.
the ball.
It's a
just a
one.
bigger point guard.
It's a 1-2 type of style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see Garland in the Lakers though. That
I
do make
love
sense.
that.
That wouldn't-
Well, you got to get rid of some. So who you
That's
gonna get
cool.
rid of?
You know who we gonna throw.
I mean,
Sugar Daddy,
Who they throw in?
Lemon Daddy. Get rid of Lemon Daddy?
Nick, who would be?
Huh?
I mean, can he get off the
Garland?
Lakers?
No.
Yeah.
Who?
Hell yeah.
No.
Oh, you know, I mean, you gotta throw that.
It don't
ball.
matter.
Yeah.
Wait,
He gonna play the same way he played this year.
No.
With the Lakers.
Bro,
Hey, yeah, I don't know.
He will.
I don't like
Bro,
that.
it says
I don't
a
like
lot.
it either. I don't like it.
Bro, it
He
says
can
a
do
lot to
whatever
me
he
though
want.
that Clay turned down that $80 million though to go play.
I don't like that.
When Ron was gonna take a pay cut, that says a lot. I don't know what's going on over there.
He don't want to fuck with Bron and them.
He don't want the.
I thought that was the ideal thing. Him and CP both going to LA.
No. We don't
Both
see
of
the
them.
whole nigga.
Listen.
Y'all need something.
Let me take Garland though.
So that 4 for
You got to
80,
give up something for Garland.
that 4 for 80 getting turned down, embarrassing for the Lakers.
Hell yeah. When Brown was gonna take a pay cut.
How come everybody getting offered $80 million? Huh?
Oh.
Everybody 80. Didn't the fake coach? What was his deal?
Why he-
Remember the
I
fake-
think 70.
Huh?
Dan
Why everybody
They
getting
put it
these
on the table?
overinflated numbers versus what they getting? Stop it,
They
man.
put it on the table for him.
Who?
Huh?
I talking about Clay coming to the Lakers?
For 4-year $80 million.
Nah.
He ain't got no
you
goddamn
mean?
4-year $80 million.
Y'all ain't have that?
Why would we offer him 4-year 80
Because LeBron was gonna take a pay cut.
when his number
was 40.
is
3
3-year 50,
45.
2-year 48,
2-year
2-year
48.
45? Why would we jump up and double it for no reason?
Because light-skinned dudes are.
Because y'all need a ring.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Klay Thompson.
Who be putting these numbers out there, man?
Who you getting though, man?
Well, did anybody deny it?
Nah.
Okay.
again?
Well, they ain't deny it.
So
Y'all getting DeMar, like you said.
No. They not about to do
They gonna be all in the paint.
They need,
So you guys-
they trying to get
They gonna
rid
be
of
all right here in
D'Lo.
the paint.
They trying to get rid of D'Lo desperately.
So Garland, the Lakers.
They can't talk.
You think it would not work, Gil? You think it would be a good move?
Wait, what?
Darius Garland to the Lakers.
Yeah.
If a move was made from the Cavs.
Waste of talent.
No.
Waste of
He get
talent.
there, he could do all that.
No,
shit.
hell
He ain't got
no.
none
You're
of
not
that.
gonna be able to do
He
all
ain't
that.
doing none of
You're
that.
not gonna be
He
able to
ain't
do all
got none
that.
of that. That's what we need.
Whoever it is, we
They
need
can do
we
whatever
need,
they want.
we need them ultra aggressive. We don't need you playing point guard. Here,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, that's
We don't
he's
need no
not
point
good.
guard. We got
Not good.
we got a 40-year point guard. We don't need.
He
We
can do
don't.
whatever he wants.
You got to come out here and get buckets. You got to be a bucket here.
You got to get Braun off that one, man.
You got to be a bucket.
And Bron has been coming off the ball a
You
lot
got
more in the
Bron
later
coming off
stages
the
of his
ball.
career.
Yeah, Bronny, congratulations to Bronny, man.
A major pickup with the 55th pick.
Relax. Don't put that kind of pressure on us, man.
Major,
Congratulations, man.
great value with the 55th overall pick.
Congratulations, man.
Ronnie, like, man, hey, relax.
It's a good
Bronny,
story.
We have
Hey,
a
Ronnie told me to tell you niggas relax.
we have a
Good
special
story.
He said relax.
It's a good story.
we have a special guest pulling up to the arena right now. Our very own Kenyon Mark. He has. Can you order some dope? What's going down? He got a big ass box.
That's usually how the weed comes.
He got a big ass case with
He
something in
whoops
it.
your ass. Then he whoops your ass being there. Come in. We couldn't get him in for the game. He's like, yeah, I'm busy right now. Whoop his ass for me.
We got Kenyon Martin in the arena.
It's hot.
It is hot. That's why we got the fan going.
Hey, man, I don't know if y'all know this. Me and my man got down together, man, one time, man. Look,
Okay.
Okay.
You did.
So,
Okay.
y'all came with this championship shit here one day, right? So, we on some championship shit, too. So, Rashad McCants.
Here we go.
Hold on, what is this?
Check it out.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Big,
Oh.
big three champion, Rashad McCants. Championship Charles.
Okay.
You all right?
Okay.
You all right? Championship Charles.
So they know ain't no bluffing going on, man.
Yeah.
Winners over here, man.
To the garage.
That was easy.
I need a napkin.
That was easy. That was easy.
Big three champion.
Yes.
Kenyon Martin and Rashad McCants. Hey, that's a nice trophy. I ain't even go front.
He did the ring.
Another trophy to add to.
Nice right there, my G.
Yeah, that's all you got.
Yeah, man. I wish I had this as little nightstand for the work. You know what I'm saying? Work is you see it light up.
Hey, you just gotta walk around.
You said,
Put a nightstand, little
You get a
nightstand.
ring with yours or no?
First one do it. Y'all just playing catch up.
The inaugural Big Three
They
champion.
gave us real dollars.
Yo,
Everybody's
My thing is,
They made a
until
mistake
somebody
and
go
came-
undefeated, I don't want to hear it.
We go undefeated right now.
No, for the season.
We'll see me 3-0.
It's your
He said we 3-0.
It's you.
Yeah.
we can slide over.
3-0. That.
Welcome Kenyon Martin back into the arena.
Go 10-0.
Yeah.
Then you can talk to me. I'm saying?
We'll see.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody gonna go 10-0.
He said it's hot. It's hot
I
out
ain't
here.
inquired about your team. I heard your team is okay. I heard your team is okay.
Yeah, we good though. I mean, we could go 10-0 if our best player had
Yeah.
both his eyes. Right? We win the championships with one. That's how talented we are. We don't need both against those.
This is last year, too.
This is
And last year, yeah.
unnecessary.
Last year.
This is last year? What?
Rashad,
Wow.
MVP of the Big Three as well.
Oh,
Multiple buttons.
Multiple buttons.
It came through.
My guy
Rashad came
got-
through with the
oh,
buttons.
He got it.
You got to call
Go ahead.
bullshit
Go ahead,
sometimes.
man. Do your thing.
I got you, dog.
Kenyon, we appreciate you bringing that big ass trophy
Next week.
all the way across
That
town.
bitch got some weight to it too.
That bitch got some
hit.
weight to it for sure.
Hey,
Different.
So we were talking about Darius Garland potentially going to the Lakers. There was a report after the Cavs season ended that if Donovan Mitchell re-signed,
Oh well.
Garland would ask for a trade.
Well, there you have it.
Has not been refuted. Do you think Darius Garland will be a good fit for the Lakers if he does make a move?
I know.
Exactly.
No, I just don't think a real point guard can play with LeBron James. That's all.
but you think he's a? Do you think he's a real? That's
But
what
what
we're saying.
he does well, LeBron takes that away from him.
That's what we were saying about him playing in
Speed.
Cleveland the last year. He played point guard. 'Cause they made him.
ball in his
But that's
hand,
what he ain't
decision
but he
making.
ain't
Why
happy.
he ain't happy doing that?
He don't like.
happy.
He
He
like
ain't
playing
happy.
off
No,
the
he
ball.
ain't happy sharing that shit with Donovan Mitchell.
Colin Sexton and him played on the same
saying?
team. Colin had him off the ball where he can run around and be Kyrie. That's where he played
That's
the best
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bron do
basketball.
with Kyrie, so why Bron can't do that with him?
Because
If he did it with
Bron need
Kyrie.
the ball.
He needs somebody that can score and do all the other shit.
He does need that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he going to.
It don't look that way. It don't come
If
off
he
that
did
way.
it with Kyrie and you said he can't do it with
That
a
team was
fake
different.
Kyrie,
When Kyrie came in and said in the press conference, "I need my own team."
Yep.
that's because he
and-
was cocky. Now he back in the same
He's
situation.
humble. Now he was trying to get back to
He's
the
back to
Lakers.
LeBron.
That's why
He was trying to get back to LeBron.
Step backs all day.
I think he had a point in his career though where it just
Hey, watch it.
Who? Kai?
no, Darius Garland. He's younger, man. So
Yeah, he's
still
young.
trying-
Yeah, he's
still trying to be
Establish himself.
And
establish
this could be that
himself.
guard for the
so
future.
So like you said, that all-star.
It stunts their growth when you play with LeBron. Unfortunately,
But Bron
With
only got
certain
3
positions,
Yeah.
other positions not so much. If you're a point guard, it stunts your growth playing next to LeBron.
Shit, Mario Chalmers was saying
But
that.
Bron
Yeah,
got
Mark-
3
yeah.
years left though.
I got
Two-
you,
two,
but
three.
shit, it's still 3 years of him playing a different role.
like if he comes in shooting a 17,
Goddamn, who
a
was eating the-
16,
what
the
was-
shots.
I was eating, yeah.
If he comes in shooting 16, 17
Property
shots.
value terrible over
like it.
here.
Yeah.
How about
16,
that?
17
My
shots.
side of the cap.
He wasn't even doing that with
It's a
Cleveland.
No,
different.
that's what it, I'm looking at it. I'm looking like he shot 14 last year,
That's right.
but the year he won that.
Kid over here.
The year he made the
All-Star.
All-Star 17 shots.
He was shooting. It was all around him, the whole offense.
Was it?
We just need someone who's aggressive. Like we can't just rely on the old dude no more.
He is that, but I don't think that's the one though. He can work.
who else
You need
did he
somebody to go
get?
get a bucket. Like
That's weak.
that don't rely on LeBron to have to facilitate for him.
Is he gonna be a star type dude though? That point guard?
If he, that's what he has to play for himself, right? We need him in Kyrie mode. Like just when you have the ball, attack, right? Let LeBron figure out everything else.
Who's out there like that though? That plays like that.
Nobody right now.
Nobody.
At that
That can
position,
get you a
At that
bucket.
position?
at that position, nobody but him.
That's how it's like when D'Lo is aggressive.
I think
He's
Colin
good.
Sexton can get a bucket.
Not like
Yeah.
no.
I think he can get a bucket.
He's a
two-way guy.
You know what's funny about Sexton? When you watch him in college, y'all remember that game
Oh,
where
where he
they
played
had the team,
against-
the team fouled out and this motherfucker just carried everybody. I thought that was the guy that was coming to the NBA that was gonna be just.
He did though. It was just Garland came in and just overpowered.
got over-
And then they sent him to fucking Utah.
Yeah, I'm about to say
And now
that. Yeah.
he coming off the bench in Utah behind a young nigga, but he's still averaging 17 off the bench.
Yeah, you're right. He had that 20. He had that 24. He had that 24 year. And then went down to 16, 14. Yeah.
Section and the white boy.
3 on 5 against Minnesota. That was
3 on 5. He was 3 on 5.
3 on 5 for the last 10 minutes.
Three on 5. And who was his? What's the name was his coach?
4 feet. Ooh.
He's still on Utah?
Yeah, he's still on.
Wasn't Avery?
You can get him in the white.
The Admiral. What is his name?
David Robinson?
No.
He said that.
Avery Johnson.
Avery Johnson. Was Avery Johnson his coach?
Let me see.
That's
At Alabama?
Avery Johnson's
No.
the general.
No, I'm saying Avery Johnson was coach at Alabama, and then he left.
That wasn't. That's what Texas.
I believe Avery was there. Avery was there.
Yeah. That's
he
what
went to
I said. That's
Alabama.
real.
Avery Johnson was
Avery
definitely
Johnson, big fan of Gil's Arena.
Three on
Let me
five,
tell you
that's
that.
what I said. That's,
You said the Admiral.
3 on. Yeah, the Admiral. That's all I remember. Whenever I think of his name, I just like the Admiral.
Would y'all go with one of the young PGs from Orlando?
Nah.
Cole Anthony?
No, what's the name of free
Leave that
agent?
shit in Orlando.
Yo.
Over
Markel Fultz. He aggressive.
Fultz, for sure.
Former #1 pick.
Yeah.
We can get him. We can get him.
Listen, he gonna come over to LA. That light's gonna be bright as hell.
Yeah,
The only guy I see.
I do like him because when he is aggressive, he comes downhill.
But you know how it is in that Lake.
And it's
He'll disappear. He'll disappear.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
He'll
disappear.
that.
by game 40, they gonna be like, man,
Where
get
he
the
at?
fuck
One person out there I need
is
to
Ben Simmons up free?
Oh,
The Nets are having a fire sale. He may become available via trade.
No, we don't want no trade. We want him free.
Okay, well, he is not free currently. He is
make
under
the King's
contract.
ransom steal.
Y'all take
gonna keep him?
Ben Simmons?
See, that's
Making the King's ransom steal.
The Nets are,
Hell yeah,
there are reports the Nets are trying to look for a move.
He retired.
he retired.
Boy,
Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
No.
He retired. So
He's got one year remaining on his deal. He's getting $40 million this year.
Lord.
Thought he did. I seen that.
He ain't gonna retire.
40?
Ben still play?
D'Lo gave Vincent in a pick for Ben Simmons.
No.
Not doing it. Not doing it.
Being not available.
Huh?
Ben don't play basketball.
You don't play?
His back might loosen up with this beautiful
He don't play
California weather.
basketball.
I don't see nobody available to go to the Lakers
DeMar, that's it.
Tomorrow, that's it.
for a piece they need.
DeMar and
He's free.
Listen, DeMar and
just
what's
got-
the name is
they
free.
just got
Miles
two
Bridges.
big white
Not
boys.
Miles Bridges.
Miles Bridges going back to Charlotte, watch.
But I'm
Enough
telling
to
you,
win it all.
They need a.
no, what I'm saying is whoever gets DeMar changes, and whoever gets Zach
Changes what?
If it's a
DeMar's-
contender,
DeMar's not a
if
game
do that.
changer.
What's
Y'all need
if a contender gets
y'all
them,
need, well, if the Bulls
What
have
would
the
that-
fire sale, Vucevic is the move.
Let's look at
Yes.
Zach LaVine.
Yes.
If it's
that's
no, if it's a
Zach
trade, no,
LaVine.
no,
I
leave
like
him
Zach
where he
LaVine
at.
for y'all.
Y'all need Vucevic.
Not both of them.
You can't get both of them. You need a big. You
definitely
need
need a
so.
big.
You need a
definitely
big. You need a
big.
five,
We
man.
can't need because
You need a five.
LeBron don't play the 3 no more.
No, but if he
Can't
get
play-
if,
He can't play the
if
three
Ant
no more.
get
He's
hurt,
point guard.
you're dead. You can't afford. You need
Well, what I'm
something
saying
to
is
back
look,
him
can't
up.
play- he
You
can't
gonna
keep
bring
up with
Vucevic
threes
to
anymore.
play the bench to sit on the bench.
No, you just
can't.
need another power force. You need another power force
Oh, 'cause
that can back
LeBron
up
is a
Ant.
4. He can't play the 3.
So
You can put AD to the 3.
no, AD's a 4.
Who
AD's
you gonna
a
play
4.
the 3? LeBron.
You got
He's the point guard.
Austin Reeves. You got the young
LeBron
fella
plays
you
the
just
point guard.
So
drafted.
Vucevic
He
ain't
can guard the
be
other
on no
guy.
bench.
He can guard the
Oh
other guy.
yeah. He's coming off the bench, bro.
Who?
Vucevic's not coming to me. He's like the 4th best big in the NBA.
Yeah, he's a double. He's a 20
he
and
can't come off the
15,
bench.
24
Why
and 15
We
guy.
playing small.
What you need
We're playing small.
in this NBA.
This ain't
West-
Chicago Bulls. This the Lakers. All right, you was doing all that shit with the Bulls. Now you over here. You gonna sit on this bench? You gonna get double double?
Now
You
what
gonna have
he
to start.
average?
You gonna double
Now
double?
what he average? He's
Yeah, you're gonna have to
say,
start.
yeah.
You're gonna have to start.
He's career that.
Yeah.
Like them career numbers. It ain't just
So that's
fluke
Bron at the
numbers.
3 then, right?
Now LeBron plays the point guard. He has the
We're
ball.
just
He
trying to
can
figure out
guard
who
the
he
four
gonna
on the other
guard.
end.
You're gonna have to guard the
He
four.
guard the four on the other end.
Who, Brian?
Yeah, that's fine.
Guard the four.
Bron can guard the 3.
No.
No,
Come on, man. What 3s is doing?
listen,
Anthony
he
Davis
cannot-
say he motherfucking
cannot
defensive
guard
player of the
Paul
year,
George.
goddammit.
Who?
Put him
He
on the
cannot
3.
guard Paul
I used to
George.
have to do it.
Can't guard the threes no more, man.
Paul George right now.
That's all I'm saying. When I thought I was the
cannot
best
guard Paul George
defender
on
on the
that
floor,
wing.
guess who I guarded?
Man,
I don't want him to
Fucking
guard.
Tracy, Vin, fucking tracing Allen Iverson around, fucking Reggie,
AD.
fucking Glenn, Jalen Rose, Allen Houston, Spreewell.
Had you-
I played the 4, but I guarded the fucking every. I didn't.
Nah,
They had you guard.
we can't have Bambi
Yeah,
legs out there.
game
running.
winner. Like, come on,
We can't have Bambi
Bambi
legs out there
legs.
running around either, man. We got some old legs here. Listen,
Anthony Davis. I'm saying, put Anthony Davis on.
Bambi legs got to stay at the 5.
Yeah, he can't move that much. That's what I'm saying.
Them big ass shoes he be wearing, man, he be wearing medicine shoes, man. Like, god damn.
Well,
As soon as he look like he about to attempt to he about to fall, man.
Yeah, I need to score for sure. And
Yeah, it is.
Score in a big, but DeMar DeRozan is the move.
We will see what the Lakers do. Rob,
Which is nothing.
get on the phone,
Like
make
they did
some
last
moves.
summer.
That's sick.
Before we move on, we got a couple of polls we got to update y'all on. So we asked the chat best NBA conference. 72% said the West. No surprise. We also asked the chat, is Donovan Mitchell a number one option in the NBA?
Tripping.
55% said yes.
Well, that wasn't the question.
Okay, I'm just
What was it?
merely hosting.
What was the pool?
The question was Donovan Mitchell number one option in the NBA.
That wasn't
And
the
they said
question.
what?
55% said yes.
Okay.
45%.
We said the question was on a championship team. You got to add the context to it.
I will relay the message.
And that answer is no.
And the answer is no. See?
Okay.
So he's right. Yeah.
But get your 380.
Hit
Get your
bucket
money.
now.
No, get your money.
Get your
Oh,
bucket.
he's saying the same thing. He's saying the same thing as you.
Go get you a bucket.
Same thing as you.
No, he can go get you a bucket after the
Y'all
loop.
both.
So our producer wanted to
But
point
I
out
just had-
it doesn't matter. This is
Like,
more
what Donovan
damning.
Mitchell
This is
though?
saying he's not one, period. So,
Right?
No, but no one said that he's not one.
That,
but 55% say yes, 45% said he's not a number one option.
I don't know what happened over there.
Not even on the championship team, just in general.
Like the bubble Donovan Mitchell?
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Well, let's
Change.
move over to the
Good
Western
bucket.
Conference. So after getting waived by the Warriors, CP3 didn't stay in the free agent market long, with the future Hall of Famer making his next move his best move, agreeing to a one-year, $11 million deal with the Spurs to play with last season's Rookie of the Year, Victor Wembanyama. Paul shifted to a reserve role for the first time in his career with the Warriors last season, averaging 9.7 assists, 4 rebounds. So what are your expectations for the CP3 and Wemby duo with the Spurs this season?
Shit.
Why?
Be in last place.
No, I mean, honestly,
I didn't say
it'd be
wins.
good
I just
for
said that Wemby actually having a
I think it'd be good for Wemby. though.
Legit
I mean, he'll have
PG.
I mean, Chris Paul can still hoop. Like, he's still a good point guard. So, like, I think just playing with a good point guard for a year ain't bad. Like, at least he got something. I mean, at least he got somebody that's gonna pass him the ball, though.
yes.
Like, if he don't,
We'll get him the rock.
yeah. So, I mean, for him, yeah.
Last minute. Shit.
I mean, 'cause you got them other players that don't be passing.
Not no more. Them last minute grenades. Oh, he can't afford it. Yeah.
I like it. I like it for the team itself because how Chris Paul plays, everything is controlled. So it'll stop all that bullshit that they were doing, just all them random plays. So I expect them to like be in that 11-10 realm.
You think they're a playing
Every
contender?
team he's ever played on, like the
Yeah, that is-
OKC when he got there, he had them boys moving. When he was down in New Orleans, that sorry ass team, it made them look like they was all right. So
fine.
you know he's with what he has, he does all right. So I expect those guys to play
Exceeds
with
expectations with
a
those
more
Spurs.
efficient.
That was a younger Chris Paul.
Nobody.
I mean, the same thing. He's slower now. Shit.
Like,
he gonna be like, oh wait,
he had to go get
them
his-
hey, he ain't gonna be throwing it like we just gonna play half court basket.
Yeah, like, come set the pick
Hell
and
no.
they
boom.
they fuck around by score 85 a game.
Hey, bro.
And Wemby have like
They brought
40 of
Chris
them.
Paul over there to be assistant coach.
Nah, I think it's gonna put some more control. Probably teach some of them young guys. Teach some of them young guys how to play.
Assistant coach.
Bro, they got like 3 players over the average, like 20. Slow it down.
Yeah, he's gonna teach some of them. He's gonna teach some of them guys how to play
Throw the
basketball.
ball inside.
That's their problem.
That's what Pop need at this point.
Yeah, another coach besides him. I don't need to yell at y'all. Hey, Chris, do you?
Yeah.
He gonna get on their nerves.
And looking at this
Hell
Spurs,
yeah.
the
Go
Spurs
ahead.
squad,
Go ahead.
you expect CP3 to start this season?
Yeah.
To go back to the starting line? I think it makes sense. Look, I don't think anybody's expecting much from the
slow as
Spurs.
No, we're not saying they finna like do crazy things, but
They
I'm
gonna play
saying for
slow as
Wemby, it's second year. At least you're playing with a point guard that's gonna get you the ball.
Yeah, all that shit.
If I'm Wemby, I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is what y'all doing to help me.
Man.
Hell yeah.
The fuck y'all doing to help
Hell
me?
yeah.
Y'all,
Hell
y'all
yeah.
setting me back.
Y'all trying to help
Him
Wemby?
back?
Go get the
He
ball.
might fuck around
Go get
average
the ball.
30.
Hey, he gonna get the ball.
He getting the ball a lot. He gonna have
the ball a lot.
all that sitting there, all that sitting there doing this.
Chris Paul gonna lead the league in assists.
Y'all think
Yep.
y'all crazy think
He gonna lead the league in
Chris Paul
Y'all
will lead
crazy
the league in
think that
assists.
boy
He'll
don't
be
wanna
top
win.
2 for sure.
Top,
You think
I'm about to say
Wemby-
top 5 for sure.
Ain't
No, that's
Yeah, it
that's
is
the
about
under.
winning.
Yeah.
Top
What?
3.
Yeah,
Easily.
yeah, and
Easily
assists
top
this
3.
Can you-
Might lead.
With him?
All those passes.
Might lead. It'll be definitely be top 3.
Think about all those passes. We be like, yo, give it, just throw it down there.
Or throw it up.
Chris Paul's doing that.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
I'm not rolling.
Yeah.
Watch.
Them pick and rolls
For
and
1
Wemby's
year,
running.
Watch for 1 year.
This
Watch. You
sound
gonna
like
see.
some pop shit.
Yeah.
Nah.
It sound like some Popovich.
Don't get him in the ball.
That sound like
He getting that boy the ball.
Some lazy shit. It's
CP,
some
listen,
lazy,
one thing Chris
some
Paul
lazy
understand.
shit. That was a lazy move.
Yo,
they just pulled.
one thing Chris
Go
Paul
get fucking
understand.
Trey Young, nigga, and call it a day.
Hey, he figured this shit out a
Still too
long
young.
time ago.
Nah.
How to get an assist,
Yep.
right?
Nah.
No, Trey Young, yeah.
Man, that's let me know we going forward. You trying to go forward with this thing.
Yeah, I mean, Trey Young would have been, yeah.
CP, man, what we doing?
Can't you still get Trey Young?
Who?
Nah, they ain't trading.
No, I don't
right
need Trey. I
now.
don't need Trey right now.
All right.
Can we get Trey Young as the Lakers?
Not looking likely with Trey leaving Clutch going to CAA, but that's for another conversation. But
It's over for
Say it
us,
again,
bro.
man.
I said just not looking likely with the change in agent.
Hey, y'all think that West is getting good?
No, I'm just talking about when.
The same fucking team.
What?
Yeah, West is in.
I'm starting to think, hey, Jenny, you might have to open the black book, open that black book, and all the dirt you got on every other owner, and you're going to have to start using some of that shit. Hey, you remember when you did this? Yeah, we might need your player. You're going to have to start pulling in some mafia stuff. Just like they was doing back in the 80s.
CP3 move, 1-year deal, obviously, so there's no long-term commitment. But how much will having a Hall of Fame vet in CP3 help the development of 4th overall pick, Stephon Castle out of UConn, who can play both guard positions?
Oh,
It seems,
that nigga got
Knowledge, man.
I'm saying,
That's what-
Teach him how to play the position for
I just
1
think
year.
Right now, a lot of these
I'll
jobs
turn it
need,
over to him next
knowledge,
year.
though.
I'm
Right.
going to be hot. I'm hot now then.
If you a young fella,
Yeah.
why?
They got-
Oh, I thought I was starting. Oh, no, I thought I was starting. No.
But then, you know, problem them, they might start the young
Yeah,
fella.
you're right, you're right.
They might start him, and CP might just be that back and...
Who's the shooting guard over there?
Vassell, right?
How tall is he?
Shit, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12.
6'5", I think.
6'5".
You 6'5"?
Yeah.
Damn.
He plays small forward shooting guard.
Oh, you're small.
Oh, yeah, they
Forward
play-
shooting guard.
I forgot they got Wimby back there. We can play faux Chris Pauls with that goddamn nigga back there.
Shooter. And Chris Paul can still knock down a
Motherfucker
bad
average-
move.
It's a
Hey,
bad move.
He definitely gonna average more blocks now.
You said that's a bad move?
Which one?
I think it's a safe move.
Definitely
It's that-
safe.
That's bad to me.
Yeah.
No, it's right now.
You rebuilding?
You
Call
really
it-
to say
you just called it a
you-
lazy move, though, Shaw. You called it a lazy move.
It's lazy. Safe is
It's
lazy.
good to have
Safe is lazy?
Yeah.
Why is lazy safe move?
Because you taking a risk.
'Cause he gonna
Means
get the
I'm out here
ball,
trying to
though.
make
But
There's
something
no risk,
happen.
man.
But listen,
Trying
the
to make
guy is going to get
no
the ball
risk.
every
There's
night.
no
though.
risk.
That's my biggest thing.
What?
Is
I'm
Wimby going
with
to
it.
get touches? And how he going to get touches? What position
gonna
Wimby going to
be
be
mad
in?
at trade.
Come run this pick and
You know
roll with me.
what's
Let me.
What's funny
If you don't
is,
get the ball, then
Wedge
you can
roll.
get mad at trade.
Where's roll?
hey, what's funny is he's gonna be force fed so much that whoever comes in after him, you have to deal with a guy who got all these touches and you
Exactly.
coming in.
Exactly.
know what I mean?
CP. Talking about living up to CP. What he
Yeah, you know,
that's
CP
young
passed the
over there.
motherfucker 30 times.
That's why I said it's a bad move.
And when
bro. It's
CP
a
gone,
bad
and motherfuckers-
move.
wait,
It's not
hold
a move
on.
for the future.
Nah, but
That's why you
Chris
got
Paul
the
can
young
still
boy
score,
over
though,
there.
too, though. Like he can still knock it.
I'm just talking about imagine playing with Jayson Kidd and then you come in and play with somebody who don't got that vision.
No,
Man.
You gonna get frustrated.
CP is in there babysitting right now.
You get frustrated, motherfucker, playing with
But so you say it's safe, but
He's
bringing
missing
in a vet with his experience on that squad,
It makes
which is young. Yeah.
I'm rolling,
Like I said, it's a safe
I'm
move.
rolling. Yeah,
For
I'm
1
rolling.
year.
It's the safest thing out there.
Because I mean, we can't get Trey Young, so I got to get somebody.
You
that's
got a
gonna
coach on the
force
floor
feed
now.
every night. Like,
Yeah, that helps too.
But that's a free agent move, right? That was a free agent.
Yeah.
yeah.
See, like just thinking about that, like
So
that's
it'll
what
be
your
him or
first
Kyle
move in
Lauri.
free agency was.
Shit.
But you gotta know like the Spurs system, like how they
right.
play. Like who? Okay, who else they gonna bring?
Go get DeMar. Go back and get DeMar again.
We just had him.
Yeah, bring him back.
No, it didn't work.
Need a point guard.
I don't need about. I mean,
got-
DeMar's still a
shit with
four.
Johnson.
Already got wings that can.
Spurs have a lot of bread left to still maneuver in free
Shit,
agency.
they can get
Get something.
listen, they can get Ben Simmons.
Get something.
Should've got that.
What's this been? What's
A motherfucker don't want
something.
to. If he don't want to shoot, pick and roll with them two.
Shit, they got the other dude.
That's one. That's
No, they
one,
got the dude that shoot one-hand free throw. They don't need both of them.
That's
So-
what I'm saying. That's one thing that
They don't need both of them out there.
That's one thing that Philly just whoever was in basketball, the 1-5 pick and roll with Ben Simmons and Embiid, it was never seen. Like, yo, like, what were they? What was the NBA going to do if they did a pick and roll together?
Go under it.
How far?
Switch.
Oh shit!
Okay, you switch.
Basket.
Switch. Okay,
You can,
cool.
that's fine.
You can go
That's
under
fine.
4 people.
Yeah.
Go under.
What, you can, hey.
Okay.
motherfucker play him. You can
Free throw, you go under?
Under both.
Under both. You go under everybody.
You
nigga.
switch it and B got the littlest guy on him, it would have been a.
No,
Go under.
Gil.
Floaters. Just tell Ben, work on his floaters.
No. Listen, if you playing me, listen, Big, stay attached to Embiid.
Stay attached. I'm going under both,
Hey,
man.
stay attached to Embiid.
Yeah,
Push him
and
up.
Play, listen, I'm gonna be at the charge line.
Yeah.
I'm talking about,
You talking about
when
going
he
under?
was trying to shoot the ball.
Hey, you talking about going under?
Not the
I'm gonna
recent
be
one.
going way under.
No, we're talking.
I'll meet you at the rim under.
We're talking
be at
about
the charge circle.
We're talking about the one who was actually trying to score.
17.
Hey, stop.
be there waiting.
I'm gonna be at the
17,
charge
13,
circle waiting on you. Hey,
Go ahead, come on.
Nah, yeah, we're talking about the. We're talking about
All-Star
We're talking about All-Star band. They,
Yeah, okay.
you never
that was
did-
doing this, that
Yeah,
man
we
with
didn't see the pick and roll with that.
Charge.
This was crazy.
every time.
he would have had to make. Listen, dog.
Before we move on, Gil, you asked to update the poll. Is Donovan Mitchell a number 1 option on a title team? 70% said no.
Okay.
30% said yes. Well, let's stick with these Spurs.
You just hate being wrong.
It is Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy.
We all
said the
agree.
same thing.
We all agree.
Call me a bitch again. Hold on, mother.
No, I said you did.
All right, then.
That's their relationship, ladies and gentlemen.
Pop, bitch.
HR on line 1. But let's stick with the Spurs. So according to Yahoo's Jake Fisher and ESPN's Brian Windhorst, the Jazz are in talks with both the Spurs and Warriors on a potential trade for Lauri Markkanen. But the Jazz could also just re-sign him. So Warriors need to land a big name to avoid missing the playoffs again, but the Spurs have more assets at their disposal. So Markkanen, an all-star and the league's most improved player in 2023, averaged 23 points, 8 rebounds this season on 48, 40, 90 splits, and is in the final year of his deal with the Jazz at just $18 million. Will Lauri Markkanen be a good fit for this Spurs squad?
No, Lakers.
Yeah,
Lakers.
yeah.
Spurs.
That would make that CP move a little bit more better.
Man,
You want everybody to go to Lakers?
we need somebody.
The
Shit.
Warriors.
Ain't happening.
You think Markkanen to the Warriors makes more sense than Markkanen to the Spurs?
Yes.
We get him.
I've been trying to get the. Listen, man. I've been trying to get a big to throw the ball in the post too, so Steph can come off. He ain't got to work as hard, man. They can get a bucket in half court sometime, dog. That man shouldn't have to keep working this hard to score
Why they
at
ain't
this point of his career.
Is that a
just trade Draymond, and I feel better about that. Marketing to get him out of there. I want him out of there. He get out of there, that's a great move. But him still there in the way, nah, man, move around.
Come on, bear down, man. Bear down.
Did you know Lauri Markkanen went to Arizona again? Okay, just
Bear
making
down.
sure.
We need him with Anthony Davis, man, at the 4-5.
Man.
Okay,
Yo,
reasonable.
I'm saying.
Reasonable.
That- that-
2 7-footers
Get
for the
him
future, and they're around the same age too. That'd be great. But you don't want to go to Golden State. It's over for them.
It's over for them.
It's over. So there ain't no
over for them.
point. This might as well go back to Utah.
Man,
I mean, it's a better market, but you know what I mean. You might as well just go back to Utah. At least
Shit.
him and Anthony Davis at the 4-5, the 3-4, whatever.
Yeah.
Looks like a better
It's
future.
a circus.
Nah,
It's a fucking circus in LA. Tell you better off.
By the time,
San Antonio.
No,
Better off going to San
It's
Antonio for
circus,
sure.
they got this
It's
in the
a
Warriors,
circus
too.
out
No,
there.
you know,
You know how
I'm talking
much
about first
pressure in LA?
James
You know how much
here.
pressure in LA? If
Senate.
LA
How
don't
much pressure
win,
is the
everybody
Warriors?
getting buried, bro, in the back.
They
Everybody
Clay
buried in
coming
the
off
back.
the bench for who?
Everybody's buried if y'all don't
Who
win.
they had Clay? Who started in front of Clay?
Pajinski.
Like I
Kaczynski.
said, that ain't a circus.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
Clay
why I
coming
said
off the
I
bench
told
for
Kuminga to get the fuck out of there. Kuminga.
Kaczynski started over Clay.
I told him, Clay gonna get out of there,
What the fuck
and
is
Kuminga
going
need to get the fuck out
What
of
is
there.
going on?
Real shit.
You came up to this man and say, "Hey man, Clay, we gonna win this start."
So
How
him,
can you say that to a man?
With a straight face?
That's why I would have left too, with a straight face.
He
We
did.
going to start.
We got Brandon Pajinski, Clay.
we got
We
Brandon.
building to the future,
Like
so
saying,
you gotta move around.
So that's Westbrook to Austin Reeves. Hey, Austin Reeves.
No,
Who's that?
that's a real thing. I lost my shit in the playoffs. That
Right?
man started
Yeah.
Francisco Elson over me.
Francisco.
Nick,
Francisco.
Francisco.
Francisco
Listen.
Elson over
Mr.
me.
Elson.
Hey, listen, certain niggas
Yo.
want to hear their name now.
Right?
Mr.
Certain niggas
Elson.
want to hear their name.
Okay, I didn't like the shit you did at the first game. I was
Right.
like,
Ah, you tripping.
okay, that was one of them mistakes. All right, now we going, right?
You gonna go back
get right.
You gonna- right? Did he call him Francisco? Hey, Francisco.
So I went to dude before game 2. Hey, I'm gonna start game. Well, I'm gonna start Francisco. Now you fucking with me.
Now you fucking
So now that's
with the
now,
cameras.
Now
With
you
the
threat,
cameras.
now I threaten
Where
to
the
beat you.
cameras
Now,
at?
hey, now I threaten to beat you up at halftime.
Nah, beat your ass. Hey, don't make me fuck you up
Right?
now.
You started, man. You played me 7 minutes. Now I threaten to beat you up at
fucking with my
halftime.
minutes. You fucking with
Right?
my minutes now.
So to your point, absolutely. Yeah, you don't. The fuck is you starting Pajinski over Clay? No, that shit. That's like asking Allen Iverson to come off the bench. It's just some shit you don't fucking do in the NBA.
Shit you don't do.
To some people,
Dog.
and especially for that organization, Klay Thompson.
Man.
No, I'm
and
with
you
you, my nigga.
experiment.
I'm with you.
You're
No.
experimenting. He out there, what's Steve Kerr on?
Yeah.
Burning
This could have
building.
been
Go to
last
San
year,
Antonio.
Go out with a bang. That nigga really
Marketing. Go to
What you
San
said?
Antonio.
Yeah.
Francisco. Go ahead and get him.
Like, you really thought you had a chance?
Was it the name too? Like,
No, it was his
Fred-
name.
it was a different-
Fuck his name. It was
I'm
his
just
game.
saying, I'm just saying.
Game shit.
It
Fuck
was
off.
his
And it's the playoffs.
You started a nigga named Francisco over me, I'm gonna feel it.
Yeah, you started the last few games of the regular season. Cool.
Ooh, let me rest a
Playoffs
little
start.
bit.
Yeah, that's what the dude. That's what the conversation was, and that's why I was
Tripping for sure.
like, I just didn't spaz out for no reason. No, we talked about this.
No, that's
right?
a very, very valid reason.
So no, but yeah, no, that was dead wrong for
So
that Clay shit. Dead wrong for that Clay shit.
Y'all like Markkanen on the Lakers, not feeling the same way about him coming to the Spurs?
I don't like the move for the Spurs.
Not Spurs. They're not young. I mean, he's 27, so it's not.
Yeah, he need to go somewhere we get.
Yeah,
Like he needs to, like right now, like teams like
Lakers, Warriors.
like
He played
right now, you're talking about like he's at the age where
He needs to be-
He can change someone's franchise for the
Space
Dallas.
right?
Yeah.
You're talking about Dallas. You're talking about Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. You took listen,
Dallas,
come on,
Milwaukee.
I don't like
Hey,
Milwaukee.
come on,
Milwaukee.
I like
I
Dallas.
trade him.
But no,
for,
think about it.
I trade him
Dallas
for Brook
is-
Lopez.
Brook Lopez and put him
I
in.
trade him for Brook Lopez.
Come on,
Absolutely.
Glenn.
Right now.
Come on, Milwaukee.
Utah for
I'll trade him and
Absolutely.
and
That's not a good
Middleton.
trade.
Him and
Chris
Middleton.
Not a good trade.
Him and Middleton.
Him and Middleton.
Hell yeah.
Marcus.
Get to work. Jack Snow.
Absolutely.
That's a good trade.
I would do that.
The issue is you're just seeing
Signing.
what was given up for Mikal Bridges. Are the Jazz going to expect
Some,
haul
Hey
at
man,
that?
listen.
Yeah.
What they did over there.
they robbed fucking Minnesota
That's what
already.
they
So
did
you
over
got the
there.
fucking assets.
No, don't look over there in their pocket. Look at this is what we got going on.
But they robbed Minnesota already. They got the picks.
Huh?
Shit robbed Minnesota for Rudy Gobert, so they got the picks and shit.
They don't need no more picks.
Oh, they trying to get rid of BI too.
Yeah, can we
they
get
trying to
BI?
get rid of BI.
Back.
Yeah.
Forgot about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't play. I
They
ain't
can
like
play
him.
a three. Yeah.
So talk
I
about
don't think he liked it here either.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Where he played, I was like,
What would you tell? What would
It's
you
too much
send
off the
him? Would
foot.
you send him to a big city?
there's talks about the Kings potentially.
I like that.
Which one?
BI to the Kings has been in
who?
discussion. They'll figure it
Out
out.
to the Kings?
That is the next
We
question.
need somebody like Monk around here, man.
We have.
Yeah.
We had him.
Yeah, y'all had Monk.
No, we had Monk.
saying.
We had a young Monk. We didn't want to get rid of him.
Now, Monk is
Oh,
a
y'all
dog.
chose Austin Reeves.
I would have gave Monk
we
150
paid
for
all
three.
threes, right?
No, y'all was deciding who to keep between the two. I remember.
That's a
Y'all
fact.
literally kept that nigga. He went over there. He was mad.
Monk is
I
a
remember
dog.
that shit. Monk is a dog.
Yeah, I would have gave him 150 for three.
that's the shit the Cowboys do.
You're not gonna give him 380.
Shit out there that can
Get
help.
rid of him. They come back.
No, but just motherfucker out, you dog, and you like, I'm gonna go with this dude. Like,
Yeah.
no, the fans say something else.
Period.
Listen to
Period.
your fans sometimes. Your fans watch the games.
BI
Like, that's the thing. Like, not enough owners, motherfucking in tune, and GM not in tune to what the fans. Like, no. Like, ask the fans which one. Like, real fans. Like, this
Real
boy can
fan.
play.
It's a lot of shit to be moved around this summer.
Oh, it's some more shit finna happen.
There's a lot of shit that's about to be moved around.
Definitely
A lot of more dude, because teams getting better.
Yeah.
And Boston finna
so.
do some shit. Watch. Boston gonna pull some shit out.
Do they get rid? Do they
Watch.
trade stuff?
What? They gonna do
Do
something.
they blow it all the way up?
No, they're not trading stuff.
Nah, they leave Steph there to die by himself.
They trade stuff. That whole
I mean,
arena gone.
Yeah, they ain't gonna have nothing.
No, for real. Like they just gonna leave.
They
the
gonna go
homie
back to
there.
Oakland. They gonna they blow that shit up.
Yeah, no, they gonna leave the homie right there by himself.
So if they get marketed, it ain't no blow up, huh?
No.
Nah.
It ain't no blow, but what is it?
What is it?
You gotta ask.
You got rid of Clay? I mean, what is it?
What is it?
If you gonna get marketing, what the fuck you should have signed Clay back
Right.
for?
That's what I'm saying. They gonna.
But this is it. Right now, you lost
Leave
Clay,
him
so what are you really trying to do?
So who they got
believe
right
in
now? Then?
position.
So who Golden State?
Wiggins,
Steph Dre,
Kuminga.
Steph, Drake,
Wiggins,
Kuminga, all right.
That's it.
But what you do with Kuminga then?
yeah, TJD, Kevon Looney.
Kevon.
They got-
But they may be trying to move
They
Kevon.
got rid of Lou.
Listen, I'm.
No, I think they're
I'm
gonna
all
get him
about
rid of
guys. who
They take it. They
try-
brought it. They guaranteed his deal, but they're talking about potentially moving.
Like Kevon Looney can play a role, but I just think it's like
It's outdated.
Yeah.
So what?
Because that's only for that team that he really plays that
They got
role
two,
well.
but you got two guys.
That do that.
I understand he's a four-time champion, but still, he's still limited, right? You put him and Kevon Looney out there together at times. That shit's disgusting.
Nasty.
That's nasty work.
Very much so.
Come back to
Who they
Milwaukee.
put out?
We'll take it.
Kevon and who?
Draymond.
Oh,
Draymond and Kevon. Yeah. Nasty.
Right?
a big.
Together on the floor, that's
Nasty.
nasty work. Because you ain't got a guard neither. Like,
And they brought in DeAnthony Melton, I believe, on a one-year
okay,
deal.
he's a shooter. He can make
Yeah,
shots.
he makes shots.
That's a good pick
Disappointing.
for them, right? Is it a point or a two?
Combo.
Your combo, right?
But they just look like they rebuilding.
They got the young four.
That's
they got the
like
young boy.
you
The
lost
Jim's
Clay,
as
so
well.
now you really have to figure out what you're doing.
Man, it's
What's the
that's why I
other kid?
say,
I ain't gonna be talking about
Moses Moody.
Moses, him. Moses
Moses Moody.
Yeah, he
Moody,
gonna get
Moody,
some more
Marty.
minutes.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be talking
He gotta
about
get
my
some more
cousin like
minutes.
that.
Huh?
Kevon Looney is my cousin.
Okay, I'm not saying
Oh, he is?
serviceable.
Yeah, I ain't gonna let
Kevon's your cousin.
He's-
Oh, that's
Kendrick's
the
your
Milwaukee
cousin.
connection.
No, he's had
Nah,
games.
he
He
got all type of
rebounds.
Hey, Nick got cousins, dog. Like,
Oh, God.
he got.
That shit is
When I was in Milwaukee,
Yeah,
I was like,
for this NBA.
why he don't be talking
For
to
this
the family?
NBA.
I'm his cousin.
That's all I'm saying.
Nick, you don't support your cousins in Milwaukee?
Hell no.
They're looking for
I
you.
was in Milwaukee. Valet driver came up. I'm Nick's cousin. Tell him why he don't be calling us. We his family
that's
out here in
exactly
Milwaukee.
why. That's why we don't call you.
why we don't call you.
Because you
I
do
said,
that.
I'ma tell him.
That's exactly why I don't fucking call your ass, nigga. Because you telling a stranger, nigga, that you call.
Oh, no, I told him. I said, oh,
That's not a stranger.
No, I
That's
told him.
Mr. Beast. Mr. Bucks is sick.
Fucking no Brandon Jennings.
Nah, the only reason I said it because we played them. I said, he'll be here in a minute. They can be here. Walk right through. Make sure you give you $20. Glad. Get his bags too. That's your cousin.
He told him,
That's your cousin.
Yeah, my cousin.
That's exactly why I don't call your
I was like, I
ass.
thought you said about.
That's exactly why I don't call your ass, nigga.
I'm like, the Youngs is deep.
Day. That's your cousin.
They probably ain't even their last name. Last name probably ain't even young.
No.
Some other shit.
Yeah.
Some old shit.
Jude.
So we talked about market potential options. Back to the Spurs for a second. Gil, you said it'd be prudent for them to get guys on 1-2 year deals as they look to build ahead for the future. But when should the Spurs go all in on building a contender level roster around Wemby?
When they see Wemby's ready to take over, is usually how it
I
works.
mean, well, did he not show flashes of that this season?
Of taking over, or is it just show flashes of just his raw potential? Right, it's when he starts dominating. Right now he's playing freely. He's just playing basketball, right? Like, you know, they're not passing the ball down for him to really just go to work. So when he starts showing flashes that he can take over games, then it's like, all right, let's start putting some pieces around him because he's ready.
And I guess, but with the expectation, what he did last season, solid rookie season, generational by a lot of accounts, making all defensive first team in the discussion for defensive player of the year. How much of a leap do you expect to make this year? It seems like he's going to be on that level of all-star, potential all-NBA.
Okay, was
scratching the
Luka
surface.
ready for the NBA Finals last year or the year before that or the year before that? He was still putting up numbers.
But all-NBA first team and all those
What
seasons.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
was Luka prepared better this time around or 3 years ago? Right, that age kicks in, like same thing with Tatum now.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
You know, they made it to the finals, but you know, they were suited now for it. Wemby at 19 is not suited to carry a team to the championship.
I don't know. LeBron went to the playoffs his second year.
And got what? Swept.
We got swept.
LeBron?
And got swept.
But he went.
Melo won his rookie year. Y'all keep disrespecting that.
He had a squad.
I did that just because he didn't go this year. That's
I went my rookie year.
I'm just saying, when he gets his
did
shit
have-
together.
His confidence gonna be, listen, man. He's gonna be all. His confidence gonna be out. His numbers you can't deny. His confidence gonna be out. Listen, out the roof next year.
If you
Coming off the
put
rookie year, he
him,
came well. Yeah, listen.
you put him with some good players, man, he'll make a run for that
so?
playoff, and then he'll extend that shit, man.
And I
Like,
guess the question is just
Especially in
looking.
this West.
not with
in the
CP3
West,
though. Not with no.
especially-
I'm not doing that with
I
no
think they gonna sign
CP3.
some more guys this year. They gonna make some
They
more
got
guys.
about
They gonna
30, 40 million they can move around.
Listen, to make them relevant again. I'm telling you, dog.
Especially in
Tottenham
the West.
ain't used to.
They
One
can
thing them
make it
motherfuckers
in
they
the
used to
West.
losing that.
Yeah, but I guess the question becomes now: how relevant do they want to be
Pop
now
and
this
flop.
season?
It's been
And now
6 straight years.
potentially, like, do you want to be a 9th, 10th seed?
They ain't had nobody.
It's sacrifice positioning in the draft versus
We take-
now you got a loaded draft next season, still be boo-boo this season, get a couple.
The problem is there's no Tatum and Brown. You don't have two people growing with each other, and you're just moving them around. It's just him right now. So they haven't identified who the second best player is for him.
Yeah.
Right. So until they identify, we're building a team around these two. Right now, you're just putting teams and letting the season go on until they get a real second option where these two can grow together.
Shit, Pop don't got that much time.
Now you gonna go upstairs and Tim Duncan gonna come down or ooh, I don't know. Who the fuck knows?
Tim Duncan come down and coach?
I don't know.
Hell no.
No, I'm just saying.
There's gonna be somebody that's been
sitting there.
Becky Hammond.
Hell no.
Watch.
Who?
It's not
Shit
happening.
like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris all over again.
It's not happening. Like I'm all for
You got
it.
Joe Biden out there coaching. And you're gonna bring Kamala in and take over for him. Come on, man. You can't read the prompter no more.
Hey, man.
Come on now. You can't read it. Where's roll? You said 1-2-5. Coach, what you talking about?
You gotta leave Pop alone, bro.
Kamala go come in
man.
there, boy, and set
Pop a
them niggas
legend,
straight.
bro.
Man, that's one thing that ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry. It just ain't feasible.
The jigsaw killer. The jigsaw is up, man. The jig is up.
I mean, can you imagine these two right here?
On a team with a what?
You said what? You said what?
That's the girl was your coach.
If who?
If she was your coach.
All right, McCants, just sit down there, right?
Where I gotta sit?
Where I gotta
Why I
sit?
gotta sit right here?
I had a female coach, though. Nancy Lieberman was my first.
That ain't the same.
Nancy
nigga.
Lieberman is the real one. You not rolling?
Hell.
That ain't the same.
Yeah, I had a whole incident with her. Yeah, there's a whole reason why that would never work. That shit didn't never work. Shit, I was ignoring her and she was just getting mad as fuck, boy. And she sent me voicemails and all kinds of shit.
There you
I
go.
still ain't said nothing to this day. She's still mad because I won't say shit. That bitch subbed me out. I ain't spoke to her since. The fuck is wrong with you? Well, why won't you talk to me? I ain't got nothing to say to you, man.
Hey, so if y'all ask why females can't cut, there you go.
It's like a fucking breakup in the middle of the
always be
season.
one.
Huh?
Gonna always be one.
I know. It only takes one.
Yeah, it's gonna always be
Fuck
one.
everything up.
Man, I'm just over here trying to do the warm-up drills and shit. She's just wondering why my pants are so tight and shit. They're always looking at my ass for. What you doing? Where my shorts?
Listen, they just
Oh, Lord.
if fans really want to know if certain people got like chances, just mic everybody up for practice. Just one week.
Ain't got no
Just
chance.
practice. Just don't blurp out nothing. Just see
He did.
how some of these coaches get talked to.
Nah, that
Just,
would work.
just see so you can see what them head coaches, how we talking about them in practice and how we talking to them in practice. And then you let me know if
But you got
Respectfully, correct?
No, if you know you got a mic on, you gonna be you ain't gonna be.
yeah, they got a mic up to just mic the whole thing up. Just
just mic the whole
as
thing.
soon as you walk down, this bitch ass nigga, man.
This thing got us doing the same
Same
bullshit.
drill. Same fucking
Come on,
drill.
coach,
This shit ain't worked in
right?
3 years, motherfucker. You still
His
on
ass
shit.
getting fired, man. You know that nigga wife fine in the mud, right?
Hey, do that nigga breath stink? That nigga breath stink to y'all too?
Yeah, nigga be saying anything.
That nigga breath, he be all in my face. Oh, cause you was not gonna lose ball. No,
We got ADHD like a motherfucking practice.
As an aside, how many
talking shit.
Talking about what we going to eat out.
Yeah.
Practice, nigga.
Shit, the work.
Last thing we think, we ain't hear shit he
Who's
saying.
that one up there? You see that one up there? See that one right there?
So a couple questions for y'all. How do you deal with a coach with bad breath?
Who?
I'm just saying,
Hey, nigga.
but the close talking.
Oh, in Europe, you can't help it. They smoke cigarettes, so it don't matter.
So are they in your? Are you trying to back up? Like, how do you?
Yeah, they just.
You just gotta hold your breath.
That's a real thing. I don't
The
think a lot
way
of
you
people
got to
realize.
hold your breath, but nigga.
That's the worst though. You be trying to move.
We sitting there trying to ask, hey, so
so you can get
Hey, why are the shoes at?
The shoes on.
Let me take a
Hey,
deep breath.
you know it's bad when you untie your shoes. Let me
The untie, retie.
Untie him so I can.
retouch.
They're already sufficiently tied. Let me untie,
Motherfucker might
retie.
spit on you in the middle of talking too. Stop with the bad breaths.
So, in y'all experience, which coach that you played for ran the best practice? We're gonna keep it positive now.
Okay, I thought you were about to say which coach had the most steak in his breath.
I'm not trying to put nobody on blast. I'm sure the chat would enjoy that, but
Best practice I would say for me was Dan Tony.
You got played a lot?
Nah, it was like 45 minutes.
so the time factor.
Hell yeah, time factor.
And Steph, and Kerr.
And what were Steve Kerr practices like when you went to work?
Pretty much get what you need. Like 45 to an hour, go over the plays, and then everybody do individuals and shit like that.
Yeah. And we had talked to Matt Barnes a while ago, me and Gil, but it seemed like guys really locked in and stayed and did all the work. And a lot of teams, sometimes guys are just first to get out of here where they would stay.
I've noticed that too. If you give me a 2-hour practice and it's structured, I don't want to be there.
Yeah.
We do 45 minutes and then I get to do my free shit for an hour and a half. I'm still staying the same 2 hours, right? Because for the most part, practices it benefits, but it don't benefit. Because most of the stuff we're doing, we don't do in the game. Maybe turn 5 and I go and set the screen. When the game starts, we not running no turn 5, no turn 4s.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So most of the stuff we do in practice is just wasting time. So unless we was playing,
running.
Unless
So
we
it's
was
not like
playing.
that now. I know back then when we remember training camp,
Man.
like the 3-hour training.
Now, his training camp would have probably been worse than everybody's. 'Cause he came in 2000, so they didn't have no limit. They didn't have no limit yet.
Nah.
See,
Byron Scott was on that shit too.
No. You didn't get
Scott
Byron.
was a
No,
nigga.
you didn't get Byron Scott.
All he did was bring up fucking the Lakers and shit. Every practice.
But y'all had
Showtime?
Yeah, he ran like this. All nigga had
Easy run.
Man, all that shit.
But y'all had 3 hours.
Kobe tried to run it too. He ran it the first day, and the second day he was in practicing. And nigga came in the first day showing off, ran.
Dog, this man, it is the worst fucking drill imaginable.
Man.
For the first day of training camp, it is the worst fucking drill that you can implement.
Which one is that?
It's called Easy Run.
Easy run. He did that shit, bro.
And by the name of it, you should know.
Meta was so
Ain't
mad. He
shit
said, "That's
easy
why I
about it.
The easy run.
Is that the run around the court? Hands up?
Absolutely.
Yeah. That nigga
Hands up, defensive slide, backwards slide, forward
No.
slide,
So-
back for 25 minutes.
Man.
Go.
When did you get him?
hell
My rookie year.
Oh yeah, so so that's what I'm saying.
Coming off
All he said
torn
was
ligaments
Pat
in my
Riley.
ankle, broken leg, training camp, day 1. Go.
Man,
Yeah, see, that's
he
what I'm
did
saying.
that.
Yours was easier than
Nigga,
this
all
one.
he said was Pat Riley had us doing this. Everything Pat Riley did, we did. Meta said,
How long
when
was
we
your
lost,
training camp?
when
How
we
long was
lost our
your
first
How long was
three games,
My first practice?
your first training camp?
Oh, shit. 14, 15 days.
No, how long? No, how many hours?
14.
Oh, the first 3-4 hours.
Yeah, see?
3 hours.
Nigga,
Each one.
telling you.
Yeah.
Each
Meta
one.
told this nigga Byron Scott.
Both practice,
he
3
said,
hours.
we lost in training.
2.5,
That's why
the second one maybe.
Nigga, we lost the first 3 games. He said, Byron Scott, we lost in training camp.
We
What
lost
you think?
absolutely. No.
What you think? Niggas,
Second day of training camp.
I'm telling you, it was
Niggas
crazy.
already, y'all been training. Niggas was
Yeah. I'm telling you, Kobe didn't even practice.
halves on fire, dog, for running backwards half the time. So the next year, I fixed their ass. I came in great shape, of course, but that running backwards shit, I was sliding my feet. I wasn't picking my feet up when we were supposed to run backwards. I finna run backwards no more. I'm sliding them bitches. Then we had people that couldn't make it, right? So we had Dikembe one year. Like, he can't fucking make this. Tom, you can't make this. So we just lapping him. Run by him.
Yeah.
Then we did the other drill, nigga, where the coaches keep moving back and the ball can't hit the ground. And the layup, nigga, you got the coach go around the coach and got to hit the ball before it hit the ground.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You started every day.
I heard telling people I don't like to practice. Fuck no, I don't like to practice.
Yes, there was a clip of Byron Scott.
Talking about, I was hard to get. Yeah,
you were hard to work with.
You were with Byron.
Then what
That's what I'm saying. But his Byron was way different than yours.
I didn't like
on the
no
same
shit, nigga.
No,
I'm
dog.
telling you.
Y'all don't know that. He came in 2000.
It was his first job. So he's trying to make an impression.
No, what I'm saying is 2000.
You got Rod Thorne upstairs, which is ain't fucking around.
That was his last.
You got him after New Orleans.
No, fuck New Orleans.
New Orleans
Fuck
was
that.
crazy too.
No.
He came in, it was already cut at 3 hours. When he was in the league, it was 3 hours a practice.
Every practice.
So back then, training camp, they was training for 6 hours a day.
There wasn't no limit.
There was no limit to what they were doing. So I can tell you,
2 days, 3 hours apiece.
3 hours apiece. You got an hour and a half apiece.
No, hell no.
Yes.
It wasn't no hour and a half.
Yeah, it was.
You can't tell me what Byron Scott did to me, nigga. I know what he mentally did to me.
The rule in 2003, they put it in. You can't practice us for more than 3 hours. An hour and a half of physical, and an hour and a half
They put that in 2010.
non-contact. Because I remember the first year when he said, "Oh, this is what we doing, non-contact." Then y'all gonna run a whole hour and a half, and motherfucker was out there running for that whole hour and a half.
No,
just straight sprinting an hour and a half. Like, yo, this is crazy. Because the coaches was mad.
Go ask anybody that was on my team my rookie year.
Yeah.
Go ask all the vets that had
him, Lucas.
Go ask Sherman my rookie year. Go ask fucking Sherman Douglas,
the legend.
Johnny Newman, Lucius Harris. Go ask all them vets we had, Kendall Gill. Go ask them niggas how that shit was from day one. I bet everybody be like, fuck Byron.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, he'll make you say that.
No, that shit.
That's 2000. Yeah, that's why y'all came in there. It was y'all was good.
JR told me he was on that shit.
See, JR came in 2004, but that's what I said. But see, when JR came in.
That was, what's the name's first head coach. He's the head coach Second head coach.
So, but that was an hour and a half, so they used an hour and a half of just running.
Yeah.
So those coaches was mad because there was a handicap on them.
Off.
So
that's
we took time off.
Walker was saying, it was like, you can train me as hard as you want to, not as long as you want.
Because they know that first practice, you making us run and I ain't running. The second practice, we gotta play now.
Yeah.
We gotta play. It gotta be contact. Because Blair's like, I'm not doing contact for 6 hours and 7 hours because these motherfucking psychopaths.
That shit was hell, dog.
So they cut it.
Fuck all that.
Brutal. Them practices were brutal.
Are you talking about, dog? We was hearing reports, man. Nigga, straight hour and a half, just nothing but running. Remember, that's my first year, 2001, and we had to do them conditioning drills at the beginning. We was practicing 4-5 hours.
Man, I was a part of the losing side of all this shit. I was the Kings and the Timberwolves. Niggas did not have no structure, and winning basketball, you could tell from the start. Like you said, training camp, what we doing in training camp that's helping us get in shape and learn about our team and sets and all that shit. From the start, you already knew. It was like, what we doing? All year long, we doing the same shit. We ain't practicing sets. We ain't getting better throughout our sets and inside our scheme. Nobody know the fucking plays.
Was y'all conditioning first and doing all
that dumbass shit?
And that's when them vets come in, hamstring, talking about my back tight.
Yeah, everybody's always hurt.
Back. No, ain't nobody hurt. They just ain't finna do this rest of this conditioning after 2 days. Nigga, you didn't ram me for 2 days.
20 minutes of
fucking vet come in
5-on-5. 20 minutes of 5-on-5. Hour and a half of fucking bullshit.
Because when they put that rule in, it seemed like they forgot what to do. Like, so we got to do. We got an hour and a half first practice and an hour and a half second practice. So
that's exactly how it's
going. All right, we're gonna do 5-on-0
for 20 minutes.
1-on-0, 2-on-0, 3-on-3, 3-on-1. What the fuck is this?
I swear that's how it was.
No, literally, I'm like, that's what I said. When we first came in, we did the practice. The first couple years was cool.
Yeah.
When they put that rule in, dog, we came to training camp. It was like, what the fuck is this, dog? You know, they said we can't do no contact, so we're gonna do some 1-on-0.
Big
the fuck is 1-on-0? 1-on-0. What is a 1-on-0? We in there.
Yeah, this motherfucker started getting creative.
They started getting creative, yeah.
Goddamn, coming that bitch. They got a circuit set up for you.
Oh, no, that became it. 4 circuits.
Yo,
boom, 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 boom,
listen, Jack. Hey, man.
Rotate after a minute.
Last 3-minute run, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they started just making shit up
what?
nowadays.
17.
Last year, you got to feel like a 3-minute run. Like, dude, I'm not going to make however many, listen, how many touches you looking for right now, in this 3 minutes, I ain't gonna make it. I'll tell you right now.
Houston had the 10-minute, 10 sprints.
Oh, yeah,
in a
we had to
minute,
do that.
4 of them.
Yep.
10 in a minute. And Miami had the same.
We had to do that my
was the
second
running-
year. That's the one
running
Logan couldn't make.
I had Stan Van Gundy.
But we had to do it. But the guards had to do it a certain time.
And the bigs
Dudes
had to do it.
Yeah.
We had
Danny
55
Forza,
seconds.
because Danny Forza couldn't make his time as a 4-man. But what ended up happening is when they did his weight, so he had to do that bitch like 3 or 4 times in a row. But when they checked his body weight and everything, they was like, shit, the nigga's healthy. He's in shape.
But he's
He just
big.
can't be. He just can't do this.
He
shit.
had to be.
Did y'all have to bring out the knee
Bob
pads?
Huggins. He was 260.
No, but what I'm saying is-
he was 260, 265 playing for Bob Huggins, and you had to be in shape.
Yeah, but for that drill, it's just he physically couldn't do that
Yeah,
drill.
that's it.
But when they did his body fat and all that, it was like, because he was coming in, it was like, yo, I've been doing it every day, I'm not getting better. But when they measured him, they're like, shit, he lost 15 pounds. So they just passed him.
Motherfucker, man.
Because we was out there praying for them to come on, man.
We do not want to run again.
Can we run with? No, it was just him.
Oh,
But he
it
was
was
by
him.
himself.
Somebody gotta go run with
Somebody, so we trying to run with him, but it just,
Once
you can
get him
see
out-
he just,
yeah, you get in certain shape, you got to go run with him.
because you're talking about Antoine Jameson, he's running with him, so he's running as a 4-man, and that 4-man drill, and they wouldn't make him the 5 for the drill itself. Because if he was a 5-man, he would have passed on the first
Yeah,
time.
because it was point guards, wings, and then.
Nah, see, back then it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he was like, let me just go to the 5, but I'm making it as a 5. They're like, nah, your position's a 4. But all our foes is him,
I'm surprised he didn't.
Antoine Jameson, Troy Murphy.
Oh, yeah,
Surprised he didn't strangle nobody.
Yep. Right? He didn't. He was out there doing it.
Yeah, professional.
Yeah.
No, because our last day of condition at Cincinnati, I told you, 22, 22s. So I'm surprised he's getting like that shit. Like,
Yeah, we had 18 33s.
damn.
We should do them 33s. Them shits is
That's
nasty.
one thing.
What is that,
3
33?
trips.
33s is
That's
6.
what-
That's one thing.
6 trips, 33 seconds.
That was so funny. So when people,
18 of those?
18 straight, bro. Like, that was
when you hear-
22.
when you hear
crazy.
NBA players talk about part of the season, we all gonna say, man, training camp.
Right? I don't miss that.
The regular season easy as fuck. but Training camp right there is like, yo, I am not
I'm not ready.
mentally
Even if I-
ready.
Even if I am,
And
when- for
even
y'all,
if I am in
I'm
shape,
not
I'm still just
mentally
not
ready. I am not mentally ready.
You trying to prepare.
Shoot around for me, nigga.
Shoot around was a
Yeah.
bitch too.
That's the
But
worst
were you
part
trying
of
to
my
figure out
day.
what date
I had
to start
Stan.
training
That
camp?
was
Like
the
when
worst
you
part of
start
my day.
training for training camp?
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out how many months you like. Do I want to start in September, August? Or,
But see, I used to go into training camp in shape and then be like kind of out of shape.
yeah.
Yeah, 'cause you thought you was in shape.
Yeah.
Till them coaches got a hold to you.
But you doing it's just the stuff that we doing during practice that makes
Because
you like-
we're playing during the summer. We're not doing
Yeah,
the
we're standing
drill
around
shit.
a lot.
Yeah,
Like
we're
with
not
Stan
doing
Van
all the
Gundy,
drill
we had the
shit.
knee pads, standing around hour and a half, just
Got to
plays.
get taped and ankle braces
Yeah,
and all that
everything.
shit.
Yep, no content, but you still got ankle tape and you still got everything. I was just all that's just
I'm
mental.
glad I
Like,
ain't had to play for nobody like that, man.
Oh, you'd have choked him out.
No, I would have just had to leave, bro.
No, you'd have choked him.
Well, shoot arounds, nigga tell you get taped.
I'm-
Shoot around.
tape and your knee pads.
Hey,
And we going hard at shoot around
Hey,
too.
Kenyon, where your tape at?
And I'm gonna tell you listen, I'm gonna tell you in the training room.
In the
Where's
ballroom. No, hey, in the ballroom. We couldn't even get that.
In the
Dude had-
ballroom.
dude had an issue.
Cut!
Move the chairs. Move the chairs.
Yeah, be-
Those was the word. That's when I knew.
Bro.
Hey, that's when I knew shit was going. Like, you know how you just like make a little cut? Like, so you know how you playing a little defense on each other? Like, you got the little tape out there, and then somebody cut, and they cut half-ass.
And they get the
Win
best
ball.
pass.
And he
And niggas passing.
He slammed his. No, there was no ball.
No ball.
No ball. Yeah.
Fake it.
No,
You
we
just
used to
fake
have
it
the ball at least.
because we
We
couldn't get
used
to
to
the
have the
gym.
ball.
Like he faked the. You gotta fake the. So imagine just a dickhead. Nah, I passed it over here. Coach.
Pass it over here.
Because
I
he's
didn't
like,
even swing it.
jump to the ball. Like he make it.
No,
like,
bro.
so you sitting there like,
Bro, listen, yeah.
yo.
Guess what I would have did? Hey, Nick, get
Bro,
it.
shoot
Get in.
around.
Hey,
So-
hey,
Bro, shoot around in the ballroom with the court.
Because one
With the-
thing I know,
He's subbing.
hey, one
He's
thing I
subbing
know,
in the
I'm gonna know the
shoot-around.
game plan. I'm in tune to the game plan. I'm gonna know everything the other team's supposed to do. He would have said that shit. I'd be like, Nick, get in, bro.
Oh, he off you. He off you.
Oh, no, he
As soon as
done.
you sub out
Yeah,
with
you
no
done.
ball in the
Yeah.
ballroom,
Hey,
what
so
is
I'm on.
Kenyon doing?
Yeah.
Why are you
Yeah.
subbing?
And I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm thinking and why I'm thinking it in that very moment. And them niggas gonna be sitting there like, yo, this motherfucking boy crazy as shit.
Yeah, we over here looking at the white like, white that motherfucker.
See,
all the way.
Fuck you, nobody.
No ball.
No ball. Like they really like they was.
basketball with no ball.
It was crazy, dog. It was crazy. It just.
yeah, I shoot around. Listen, man. It
Bro,
was,
shoot around
They
with
the race where we were.
And then we play. Imagine playing we playing Miami. We started shoot around 11. We can get out that bitch to 2:30.
Get the fuck out of here.
2:30.
No, I believe it.
Then had to be on the bus at 5.
No, I believe it. I believe it.
Because it's Miami, so you know his beef with Miami. So
Yeah,
we
they
sit-
don't want you out. They don't want you out.
Especially
Like, we over here thinking like we might as well just sit here.
especially during that time too.
Yeah.
Y'all was good. See, I had them in Detroit, so it was a little later. Like,
Oh yeah,
but I know when you had them.
we got that motherfucker like we already played today.
Shit.
No, for real.
Nigga said getting taped for shooting around. I wish
Yep.
I would.
Ballroom.
Ballroom,
No, the ballroom.
In the ballroom. No,
No, the ballroom. Put your knee pads
With
on.
your knee
That
pads.
ain't
So
shooting
everybody
around.
has
That's
to wear.
walkthrough.
So we all had
That's
to wear knee
walkthrough,
pads.
K.
Guess
That's
what I
going
was
through the
asked?
walkthrough.
Hey, man, what's the fine?
Yeah.
Not doing this, bro. Listen, man, I'm just certain shit that, because if it don't, no, because
No, that's what I said. We looking like, oh,
If it
we don't
don't-
know. Like,
no,
no.
me-
He probably would have benched him.
But my
Like, just
thing
to-
is,
Yeah, he would've benched him
So
for
listen,
sure.
my
He would've
thing is, if it don't, why it don't make no sense, right? I'm all about logical fucking thinking and moving forward and being productive. This is not being, and I'm gonna say, this is not fucking being productive, man. Me being taped and with knee pads on right now is not being productive for my
With
game.
no ball.
At 7:30 with no fucking basketball, man.
Yeah, no ball.
And I'm gonna say it though, I'm gonna be like,
Better
what-
cut. You better cut.
You better chuck him when he comes
hard,
home.
hard.
Bro, you just running the drill. You just running the drill. I used to tell Reggie, just go hard, bro.
Bro, we begging niggas because
Like, yo,
hard,
bro,
man. So we
come
get
on,
the
because he
fuck out
gonna
of here,
yell.
dog.
He be like, bro, don't touch the ball. Somebody do something, steal it.
Don't touch the
Get
ball.
in the ballroom, one of you niggas chuck me, I'm gonna punch you.
No,
I'm gonna tell you
Chuck him. Don't forget to
no, you the one got to chuck us. So we sitting there like, oh,
Not the
man.
ballroom.
We been sitting like, that motherfucker mad too.
Content, do it over
You ain't
again.
never had to do the ballroom.
We did walk through in ballrooms, absolutely. They put the shit on the tape on the floor. Yes, we did with the ball. We got a ball. It's a walkthrough.
Yeah.
Y'all had no
No, ain't
ball.
nobody taping.
Nobody.
Ain't nobody
We
taping.
it might be some niggas in there with no shoes on.
Man.
No.
Straight from the room.
Bring your
Straight
sneakers.
from the room,
Bring your
because
sneakers.
it's after we got the meeting after the back-to-back, right?
Yep.
Dudes come down for breakfast.
Yep.
Right after that.
We have some dudes that didn't bring no shoes. They wore their
We watching
game shoes.
film. We watching
They got on
film.
hard bottoms.
Yep.
I didn't see niggas come down and still hard bottoms on and shorts because they didn't bring no extra shoes. They wore the same shoes that they wore the game before.
Yeah.
In the ballroom for walkthrough.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, normal.
But not fucking cutting hard.
Right?
We're not getting taped for 2. And for 3, I damn sure I don't wear knee pads in the game.
Man.
So what fucking makes you think I'm finna put this shit on right now?
No,
Man,
what's so funny is
in the
nobody,
words-
you had to wear elbow pads and knee
In
pads.
the words of Chauncey Billups, you can kiss me in my ass.
I would have never thought that though, Gil, because you used to
Hey.
hate when I used to move.
That just got off the gun shit.
That's
It was
elaborate.
like, nigga,
What?
stop moving
Yeah.
so fast. Shoot
That's a
around.
lot. That's a lot.
And I said I got off the
You can kiss me in my ass, man. I'm not doing that.
I'm down. But I'm still, y'all had imaginary, were people stealing the imaginary ball?
Hell no, but listen. Even dog, we was not
on,
listen.
man.
Because no, think about it. Think about it. We're going. We have to go hard in all the passes, so we can't steal it. So don't, because if we steal the pass, they're gonna get mad at the passer.
But stealing an imaginary pass.
Huh?
You're
Yeah, sometimes like
Still imaginary.
stealing a ball with
Because look, think about it being
No, because we
imaginary.
forgot a ball.
If he make the pass, right, and then I act like I got it and I'm about to lay it, I'm fucking up the whole shit. I'm making it worse on all of us because I'm actually pretending like I got it and laid it.
They didn't even look at you.
They don't get it.
Looked at you. He just like, oh, got
We
him.
gotta get
Nigga
this
step
done one
up.
time.
Nigga
'Cause we
step
was
up.
really
Everything
being here
hit
for
you
an
with the
hour.
euro and
Got him. Come on,
right, nigga. Yeah.
They're like, are you gonna play some defense? It ain't no ball.
We're talking
Coach.
about yes. After there's no food.
Ain't no ball.
Ain't no food.
Ain't no food.
Listen, Todd, there's
can't,
no
man,
food.
y'all niggas
Like, you know how we come, my
crazy.
first time, I'm coming down there with the, we coming down there with the flip-flops and stuff. And it was like, look, niggas looking at me like, oh, he don't know.
He don't know.
Know what?
Bro.
Oh, yeah, you might as well go get your shoes.
Go get my shoes for us.
Yeah, like what the, because I didn't wear knee pads and ankle, like,
Jiggling.
niggas sitting there, look, just, motherfucker 1945.
No,
Nigga, we playing soccer? They was like, yeah, because of their elbows. We don't want nobody elbowing each other, kneeing each other.
Damn.
I wasn't planning on it.
I wasn't planning on doing all that.
I wasn't planning on hitting nobody.
Not at all.
Cut!
Cut.
Oh, damn. Ooh, nigga like,
You all right?
Yeah.
Swear, listen, off top.
No, we
God
sitting
was
there.
bringing our shoes down.
Listen, man,
Yeah, they bringing our shit. Yeah.
you chuck me out. Listen, my nigga, don't do that no more, dog. I would have told you. I would have stopped the whole listen. I would have stopped the whole walkthrough. Hey man, don't do that no more, dog.
They will.
Bro, listen.
Yeah.
Think about when I came. Jay Will was on the team. Go look at his minutes.
Out of here. You don't want
He
to
wasn't
participate?
playing no more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he
I believe it.
No, Jay Will wasn't playing that shit.
Yeah.
Was he was he been a problem? Like was
Who?
Jay Will being like disgruntled?
Loud as hell. Jay Will.
No, it wasn't even. It was just like little
Jay
things
Will.
because Jay Will. I think they was playing Duhan over Jay Will. Jay Will was not having that.
He
And
hadn't packed it in yet.
And then practice, Jay Will was
Frying.
frying. And I remember I'm watching it. Jay Will was like, you know what, you fat, stinky motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I'm with it. I'm with
he
the
was
bullshit.
saying something and he was just going, what you trying to reach? I got that in my bathroom under the sink. Fuck got on the sink. He talking about his ring. And then like he's walking, talking shit, and he says something to Jay Will behind him back, threw a pass, hit his ass in the stomach. Boom. And I'm sitting there like, that's a hell of a pass. Damn, that was a hell of a pass. Oh, that motherfucker nice right there. And then that was it. it was
I never played again.
I believe it.
And every time I seen Jay Will, we just at the YMCA, Dr. Phillips playing.
I believe it.
He'll come in there like, oh yeah, my feet. So, Jay Will start saying his feet. Something's wrong with his feet. So he was like, yeah, I can't even get in the jacuzzi without my shoes on. So he'd be in a jacuzzi with his shoes on, pretending he had this feet problem, and then he'd be at Dr. Phillips. Like, oh, this is crazy around here, but
Yeah, that would have been out of
that motherfucker was penalized. He was penalizing for some shit.
Yo, it would have been me because I damn sure wouldn't have been falling.
Weight room, all that. You had to do all that.
See, I did everything. Listen, I did all that.
You go
I
anything
lift.
against the grain.
I do everything that you asked me to do. I was very. People might think I did everything was asked of me to do my job and all that shit. But that extra shit, man, we not doing that. I wasn't.
Niggas was
Like I heard like Nate McMillan was coaching me, niggas getting off the bus, going to shoot around and sit. No.
Hey, you'd have been out there jangling too.
Who?
Jangling.
No, you don't do that.
Nick, you ain't buying it, Nick.
Nick, he's on the team.
Nick, you ain't buying it.
That nigga been in.
Nick.
He'd have been
That nigga would have been in a JW.
The JW Marriott.
The JW Marriott.
Nick, you've been on the
Sure
team with me.
enough, dog.
Now
You
let's
played
move
on
on
the
to
team.
MostlyFans.
You honestly don't believe that.
I'm talking about earlier. Rookies,
no.
Listening. As a rookie, you gotta listen.
Who?
As a rookie, you don't know what
Oh, you have no. Go ask Byron Scott.
Oh shit, you listen
Go
to
ask.
mine, you ran no
go ask him what I
goddamn
came
easy
in.
runs.
Go ask him what I came in his office and told him.
Did them damn.
Go ask him when I closed the door behind me and told him. Go ask.
That's what
he wants. He don't want to tell that.
Close that door.
Yeah, don't tell that story. Like you want to tell everybody about me not practice. Go,
Yeah.
Go,
Tell
go,
that part.
go tell the rest of it when I went to your office and sat down in front of you.
Hey, let me holler
It
at
ain't even like that.
Let me
What
holler
the
at
fuck you think going on, bro? It is not that party.
That is a great tease, and we will ask that at a later date. We need to get you, Byron, George Carl, all on a pod together. Boxing gloves, one punch in the chest each, last man
I mean, B
standing.
Scott cool. I see him all the time
Okay.
now. Well, you don't be up here trying to act like I didn't. No, I came into it. I ain't got it today, dog. Fuck, you want me to come here and bullshit you?
Damn,
What's
that's
wrong,
crazy.
kid? I'm tired, dog. T.I. Red, nigga.
T.I.
Like,
Red.
that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking about that team, like even Dwight.
They was out there jangling.
Hell yeah.
Nigga, I'm telling you.
The only person that did whatever the fuck he wanted to do was that Turkaloo. Turkaloo, he just like, come on, Turk. Like, damn, I want to do what Turk doing, not giving a fuck.
All right, then, bro.
Everybody else,
Let's move on to
Ryan
MostlyFans.
I don't give a fuck what Ryan Anderson
saying,
did.
as you got older, you probably don't, but this thing a rookie going into Van Gundy, he don't.
That's a rookie. Yeah,
Help you, gentlemen.
Oh,
We waiting on you,
Move
man.
around.
Thank you. We just watching you scramble. We watching you
Never scrambling, always well composed, elite level hosting.
Trying to get your shit off, but you just can't. You
Number one
just
pick too.
You know, get it where I fit.
trying to get in there, but you like.
want to hoop though.
Just trying to be a good company, man. Get this extension.
Yeah, man. Tell these niggas shut up, man. Let's get to the.
Get this now bigger than me. More
Yeah,
bread.
light skin,
More
man.
bread. We're about 8 months away from me having more bread. So, no, I'm just kidding. But we got one question, video question from underdog user BMac32.
My question is, who looks the craziest in these on these teams y'all drafted him to. Branding that Jordan and the Bucks is blasphemous. Okay, it's blasphemous. And that Knicks with the Kobe and the Knicks is ugly. It's ugly. I don't like it. It's ugly.
So we want to wish BMac32 a happy belated birthday. He is our most dedicated Mostly fan. He's made about $1 million in Mostly Fans questions now at this point. So happy belated birthday to BMac. Appreciate you watching the program and all your questions. But who looks the craziest on these all-time teams you drafted? He said Jordan in a Bucks uniform and Kobe in the Knicks jersey.
That dude
Blasphemy.
That dude looks sick.
That's sick.
Hey, I even said it. I know Chicago fans is mad right now.
My whole squad in the Knicks, besides Melo, the Knicks jersey is disgusting. KG, Shaq.
Yeah.
Who we got?
You Boston? Steph in the Boston uniform is nasty.
Oh, very nasty.
Yeah.
T-Mac in the Boston uniform.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the Lakers?
We got Lakers, so that puts Tim Duncan in the Lakers
Well, Luka got the
uniform.
type of number.
Yeah.
So
No, Bird, Luka, Curry.
Yeah.
Got me 3 white boys.
Because we got four Lakers.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, my squad is.
Well, 5 if you count Bronny.
Bronny 5.
Oh, you ain't counting Bronny, huh? You don't count Bronny.
Gil drafted Bronny.
I didn't get to update him. He's drafted now, so we can put him on.
Is Bronny getting any minutes?
No.
We get
He got to learn. He got to learn.
He got to earn it. He got to learn the system.
Yeah, Julius Erving don't get no minutes. Like that motherfucker got 0. Don't you even think about something there.
Julius Erving?
Sit your ass over here.
Why?
We got 6 people playing 48 minutes.
Nah, bro.
Trust me, what we doing out there, man? What we doing out there, brother? That's why I said I had to do it once today.
Put it next to your joint.
Stop the bullshit.
Yeah, we are not 6 people.
We playing 6-man rotation.
Who's our starting 6 here?
We got LeBron at the 1, since they want Bron at the 1, KD at the 2, Dirk at the 3, Duncan at the 4, Kareem at the 5. Trust me, them niggas be having trouble.
And who's our
Because whoever got a little guard, they get posted up the whole time.
Who's our 6? Magic?
6 is Magic and no.
You gotta put Julius Erving in.
No. Trust me.
So you just put Magic in, that's it?
He got to give somebody a breather. Just trust it.
So who's the other team? Like, we got,
don't fuck them other people. We got
Dr. J.
Yeah, he ain't playing.
You ain't giving Dr. J no burn, Gil?
No, he don't get no burn.
That's
Who else we got?
This is our starting 5. Look at that big ass team. Wait.
got a big game coming up soon. Gil versus Rashad, game 1.
We got Bird.
When y'all game 1 today?
We got Larry Bird? No, we ain't got Bird.
We got Bird. No. We got Jerry West. Sweet. Bird.
No, mine.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
So who you starting? Who you starting 5?
Steph, James,
James Harden?
Steph, James,
Tracy McGrady,
Bird, Wemby, Embiid.
Yeah, that's 100.
I'm going to go.
Because he already see what happens when them little guards are in.
Yeah, they go right to the post. That's why I said,
You just go right to the post. Soon as Bron goes right to the post.
Watch.
So what ends up happening?
How they be subbing and stuff.
What ends up happening is that they make them double, so they're gonna double off somebody, and then it just leaves a shoot over every single time.
That's how Ray
I
had.
changed my lineup then.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Because that's what happens when how he came back, how Ray Allen got all the shots is when AI came in.
You just posted AI.
They post AI up, so now you got to come double. They pass it right to Ray Allen. Ray Allen shoot.
So that's why I got Luka. I start Luka at the point.
Yeah.
Was they at least
James,
scoring though?
Bird.
Yeah.
Chuck at least scoring?
AI was shoot that. Like
AI was at the top of the key. That nigga said, ha. For like 7 seconds.
Like you sit there like, damn.
And then he was like, ha. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, AI was getting shit off.
Yeah.
AI is tough in the game.
So you gonna start Luka?
Rashad, you getting the win tonight?
Yeah.
Easy?
Yeah.
Is it obvious?
Yeah.
Championship, Charles.
Whenever the small guard.
Thank you very
Small
much.
guard comes in.
But still, if they do it off of defense too, like they gonna blow by Luka.
Tell everybody to move around.
Blow past Luka.
Move around podcast 2:30 today, man.
Oh, it's Tuesday now.
He got Luka and James.
It took a little longer to edit it.
Okay, no, hey, quality takes time.
I'm doing the whole thing by myself now.
Quality takes time. Rashad, a man of many talents.
Yeah, took a little longer than expected, but we back.
But that is our show for today, Kenyon. We appreciate you pulling up with the Big 3 championship trophy.
I got a date tonight too.
You have a date?
Got a little date.
Okay.
Hey, man.
All right.
Hey, where y'all going, man? Like,
It was a pineapple show. You know, we did the pineapple show this weekend.
Okay.
And you know,
Are you pineapple?
Okay.
Melly helped me out. You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out to Melly Monica.
And guess
the
what?
pineapple show.
It's a sister.
Hey.
Oh, shit.
Y'all know I'm gonna get stood up. I'm gonna get stood up. She ain't even text me back all goddamn 24 hours in there. I've been trying to waiting on red and shit. See?
Where you?
I got an alternate though.
Oh.
You have an alternate.
Hell yeah,
What's
shit.
your alternate? White?
Karen don't never fail.
Karen?
She always on time. And Ling Ling, I got to double up on Ling Ling. Got to double up just to make sure I'm ready for the night.
If you want to watch Game 1 of Rashad versus Gil, pull up to Gil's No Chill YouTube page, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, for their first game simulation.
Well, you said what time?
4 p.m. Pacific, 7
No,
p.m.
7.
7 Pacific, 10 Eastern. I know you got to take your nap, Gil. You got to take your customary midday nap. Fucking up in the back, fucking up in the front. But we appreciate you, as always, for rocking with us, everybody out there in the chat. It's been another episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! We will see y'all tomorrow.